What is up to the Monday Night Football Hunnaball stream? The Patriots are taking back a long kickoff. Yeah, I thought that this would get started a little earlier. Thought I'd be a little quicker with making the thumbnail and doing all the stuff, but here we are. Just started. That's the first kick, and normally we don't stream during games, but how often do the Giants play on prime time? So here we are. It was a hectic day. I'm wearing my Malik Neighbors jersey. Giants seem to always lose when I wear this jersey, but then again, Giants lose with every jersey I wear, so this one's not special. And yeah, we're going to get going. I'm a little all over the place right now, but you know what? We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. We got Muhammad here. One could dream of a Giants win. We're not going to overthink it. We're just going to go straight. I don't want to do Nintendo music right now. I'm just not in the mood. We're going to go PlayStation Ambient Jungle. Let me get this queued up, but I'm glad to see you, Muhammad. Welcome to the stream. Again, the timely, unordinary stream. There we go. At least I think. There it is. All right. OBS is working. It sounds like a rave now. Otis, Broncos can't keep getting away with this. Seriously. You weren't here in last night's stream, Otis, but we had a couple Broncos fans that just kind of, you know, really enjoyed their win. I'll say that. Drake May drops back. Matt Collins short of the first down. I got to fix everything right now. We're all over the place today, fellas. What is up? We got Jeff here. We got 5 Hour Energy. We got Mahi. Got my 6 jersey on. Rookie Gonzo. Well, wish I had my 6 jersey on, but I'm wearing the limited edition Malik Neighbors before he changed his number to 1. So there we go. The ESPN feed is behind the telecast for me, so that's big. 3rd and 1, and Ramondre Stevenson's out there. You love seeing Ramondre Stevenson coming. But yeah, how you guys doing? It's a beautiful Monday night. He takes the handoff and he gets it. Damn it all. Our run defense is such a snooze. Got to be a big Travion Henderson day. Also would like for the Giants to win. Those are my 2 goals for the night. But yeah. Oof. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Here, let's do this. We don't need the Hunnaball parlay anymore. Although we did pretty damn well, I might add. We got a lion's share of the picks, but I just want to move this around really quick. Because I don't care if anyone has a lock. Drake May going deep. Way overthrew him. Don't throw a flag. Way overthrew him. There we go. And my headset is so gonna die. This is gonna be a fun stream. I can already tell. I'm already having a blast. Hope you guys are too. We got the New England Patriots, the red hot Drake May New England Patriots against the, I'll say it, red hot Jackson Dart New York Football Giants. 2nd and 10. Well, I just figure out everything here. Pick up the pieces of my fallen life. 2nd and 10. Brian Burns is on the edge. I got a good feeling about this one. Well, Drake May has all the time in the world, and there goes Stephon Diggs. 1st down Pats. That's great. I also can't have Stephon Diggs have a great game, or else I lose in fantasy, effectively costing myself a 1st-round bye. So that's not good. But yeah, what did I miss? Love these jerseys. Wish Brady wore them more. This field aesthetic is great. It's great. A lot of red for teams that normally don't wear red. I like that. That's cool. Love the Giants away uniforms. Think they're way better than our homes. So there you go. Well, the Browns do, so they deserve some credit for that. Who would have thought Jenkins would have been the better Ohio State running back in the NFL? The jury's still out. Travion's just not getting the work. It's not a done deal for sure. Quinshon's looked better, but I would hardly take the victory lap yet. Muhammad's calling this is going to be a good game. Good pass rush. Oh, what the hell? Brian Burns just tackled Cordell Flott. What was that? Why don't the Giants ever wear throwbacks? They've been wearing them a bunch this season. What was that? Oh, that was Drew Phillips. Even better. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. What was that? Can we see this again? Carter benched again for missing meetings. I'm pretty sure that was a lie. I'm pretty sure that wasn't fake. That was fake. I haven't looked at the D-line. Not about vision. It's an issue with pass blocking. Jenkins had just more opportunities. Exactly. Exactly. I'm glad we agree, Mahi. God damn, Ramondre. Come on, Holland. Jeez. Why is Ramondre getting all the carries? Today sucks. Today already sucks. Hate everything. The fact that Ramondre Stevenson's getting the carries makes me sick. Not about vision. It's, what are we seeing? Giants should be wearing their throwbacks. What a missed op. I agree, but they've been wearing them the last couple of weeks. I get it. The Patriots are home. They get to do their little throwback thing. Doesn't mean we have to. Giants aren't fun. Giants hate smiles. You didn't know that? Looks like Browns players attacking their own players. There's Henderson. Damn. Okay. Drake May looks a little stressed. I'm not going to lie. I think the Giants got him. I think they're in his head. I actually don't see Abdul Carter, which is a little concerning. It's a little troubling. How does... Man, come on, dude. Dexter Lawrence is square in front of Drake May there. Gosh, man. This is going to be great. Diggs almost a lock for 100 in prime time. I know. Oh, boy. And if Travion's just going to be a glorified stalking horse, then tonight's going to be brutal. Tonight's going to be brutal. He's not on the field, bro. Use your eyes. Well, now I don't see him. I wasn't looking at first. I thought that was totally made up. The whole story about Carter. But yeah, I guess he isn't on the field. Yeah. Well, we'll keep looking. We'll keep an eye out for 51, our 3rd overall pick. Only the Giants. Yep, still not on the field. Thank God we got Nacho. Yeah. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. Who got that? I wasn't even paying attention. Didn't even see which running back. I was too busy looking for Abdul Carter. It was Travion. Great, he got 0 yards. Madden they had this game in New Jersey. What do you mean they had this game in like on franchise? They have it in the wrong place? That's weird. No team said that the reason Henderson hasn't seen the field early on is because he's having issues with pass block on third downs or blitz pickups. That's not true. A couple weeks ago, he actually had a pretty good pass blocking day. Hendo, short, stuffed. There you go. Was that Bobby? No. Yeah, it was. Nice. Good play. Hank is here. Pats and Browns lines are basically equal. That's tough to quantify. I'm not sure about that one. I feel like offensive line's a little more complex and just call them square. I think the Patriots have had a pretty good unit. Not to say the Browns haven't, but it hasn't been like a top tier group, I guess. I don't want to say unit twice. Anyways. 3rd and goal. Come on, Giants. Show them who you are. Show them what we're about. Show them we're not just going to take this one lying down, that we came here to play. Heavy blitz sent. Doesn't get through. Oh, no. Okay, incomplete. Stephon Diggs waiting for a flag, but nothing. Drew Phillips locked him down. I think the Patriots got to go for this. 4th and goal on the 4. Get some momentum going into the rest of the game. You're playing the stupid Giants. I feel like you have to go for this, but that's just my 2 cents. I think it's crazy that ESPN only has the Giants at a 40% shot to, 40% shot to win as opposed to 50. Pretty good, honestly. I mean, 10% margin of error. They're kicking. That's weird. All right. Does Henderson can't see? He can't have the greatest vision for a shitty back. Doesn't have the greatest vision. I mean, I guess. I'm not saying the guy's perfect, but he's been very good in Ramondre's absence. Of course, it's been a couple weeks now. In quick play, they show the games of the week. You can see Giants passes in Jersey. Well, that sucks. Good stop, defense. I think it's safe to say that Carter's having a disappointing season. Got to get it together. Yeah, for sure. How long can we blame coaching? Man. Like, I can't believe he's actually not playing. This is so like messed up. Trying to swear less. Dart first touchdown prop still live. I should have got in on that. Man. I'm gonna pull up the PFF real quick. All right, fair enough. Shoot. You don't have to tell me twice. If I can get a chance to make this worth it, happily. Was at the Titans game this Sunday. Oof. Again, PFF is not the end-all, be-all for pass blocking or any kind of offensive line grades. As you can see, Patriots in 7th, Browns in 32nd. Did I click on the right thing? That's what that says. Again, I don't make up... I'm not making this up. I guess we're talking about run blocking, though. So let's see. Run blocking, which was what we were discussing. I guess... Yeah, Patriots and Browns are about square. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. I guess I was thinking more pass blocking. There we go. Watch people break down the game for Shedeur Sanders. He can't see the field. Well, that's true. We got Shard Wind in here. Pat's going to get a rude awakening in the playoffs. They're going to get a rude awakening tonight. If we can just play Abdul Carter, that would be sick. Hayes in here to say the Giants suck. Congrats, Hay. You're the first person that's ever said that in planet Earth. You watch Quincy Carrier? Ooh. I don't think he's going to be benched the whole game, just a series or so like last game. I agree. What is the point of this? Either something's wrong here. Either Abdul Carter is a giant bust who thinks he's too good for anything and hates the Giants. Oh, and he's definitely going to be better on a different team. or our coaching is really that, like, really that incapable, that incompetent. That's the word. Also, Hard Knocks is starting soon. If there's one thing Giants Nation loves, it's Hard Knocks. Yeah. Can't wait. Of course, it's not just the Giants, it's the NFC East, but either way. Yeah. Hard Knocks. Whatever. Let's see what you got, Kafka. This is great. Probably should be a whole quarter since it's a repeat offense. Is that like... There's no way that's like real. I'm looking this up. I'll tell you, man. For someone who spends so much time online, I don't spend nearly enough time online. They're showing Mike Kafka right now. Wish I could say I like him, but, you know. Abdulkar did not play on the opening possession. Feels like discipline once again. Okay, so this is for sure being discussed. See, this is... So this is what I thought we... Like, I thought this was just one big bit. What happened? Oh, great. Giants had a bad kick. Or bad kickoff, whatever. This is what I thought happened. But apparently, I guess that was... I don't know if it was true. It might be true, honestly. I thought there was a parody account. Abdul Carter, yeah, still on the sideline. Yep, 0 snaps on first drive. This is fun. This is good. I like this. Uncreative is here. We gotta destroy them for us Broncos fans. Keep the 1 seed alive. There you go, Charred Wind. I mean, if there's a group I'm not trying to help, it's Broncos fans. But fair enough. Fair enough. We'll do what we got to do. We're going to put this one away, fellas. Drop a like, by the way, if you haven't already. Muhammad promised not to crash it if they lose. Well, that I can't do. Tyrone Tracy, 1 yard, 0 yards. Well, 1 yard. Bang. Huge play on first down for Tyrone Tracy. Is this the one Giants game per season where they play amazing to ruin their draft pick? Yeah, I mean, it's happened before. We know that. It's happened before. It's happened before on Monday Night Football. Jackson Dart's good. Who knows? That's a broke a bid one. Dude's a freak athlete. I didn't see that story. Yeah, I didn't see that story either. I mean, I saw the story. I didn't think it was real. Anyway, 2nd and 9. Jackson Dart in shotgun. It's one of... Oh! First down to Darius Slayton. Making his money. Okay. Whoa! John Michael Smith just pancaked that fella. Okay. This game's getting a little chippy already. I like it. Why not, JMS? Shoot. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I need at least 30 points from the Pats defense. So I pray the Pats get 3 pick sixes. Hey, well. If it were Jameis or Russ, I'd be rooting with you. If it were Jameis, I'd think it'd be possible. I don't know about this one. I don't know about that one. Jackson Dart keeps the ball clean, that's for sure. I feel like Hunter hates Broncos more than Cowboys and Eagles. Low-key. Low-key. I'm just mad. Like, all these Broncos fans join, and I always feel bad because I'm so anti-Bronco. And it's not because Broncos fans are, like, bad or anything. I'm just really mad about that one game this season because it effectively ended our year. It effectively ended our year. Is it fair to be mad at Denver Broncos fans for that? Of course not. But what about this stream is fair? Jackson Dart, just throw it, buddy. Just throw the ball. Oh, my God. No roughing the passer there? Hello? Oh, my gosh. We're going to get into another fight. GVR. Greg Van Roten. Oh, my God. This game's getting so messy already. What a dumb sack, Jackson. Throw the ball away, dude. Dude's going for the home run shot. Hard Knocks hates y'all. Yes, they do. I think we need to get a little bit of feel of things, but they also aren't letting you on the field, so I don't know how he's going to get a feel for things. For Abdul Carter, this is the problem. I like jump around in the chat. Slayton almost got his head knocked off. Oh, there's a fight. Oh, there's a couple fights. Yeah, this is good. I'll take the sack. Yeah, I guess. That's one for you, Reyna. I love the Broncos hate. Been a pony hater since 06. Exactly. But again, Charred Wind. We love every kind of fan. Hell, we got Eagles fans coming in and out here. I think Hay is a Eagles fan, quote unquote. And, you know, we got James, the Cowboys fan. Nothing is off limits. That is for sure roughing the passer, man. Jackson Dart just got concussed, and Harold Landry is trying to take him out again. Jackson Dart just had his Schroeder Sanders moment. Yeah, he did. I'm pissed. They called Dart Shador the way he holds the ball too long. Second most hits while running or throwing. Great. Can you protect yourself, Jackson? Damn. You know, O.J. Simpson's also a freak athlete. I think Cam Newton brought up O.J. Simpson today on First Take, so that was cool. That was a good moment. Nice play. Nice play. 3 and out. Well, no, we had a first down. 5 and out. Good day, Giants. Quote unquote. Yeah. Exactly, because you never talk about the Eagles. You just talk about how the Giants suck. Which is brutal. I like Mike Kafka actually taking action, not letting things slide. Was at the Titans game of Mike McCoy. Was barely talking to players. Players made mistakes and no one coached. Yeah, there was also that awkward moment. I don't know if you guys saw or not on Twitter, not Twitter, but like a press conference where they asked Cam Ward, "Do you think you should have gone for it at the end of the game there?" Because Titans didn't really have anything to lose. You know, they were just trying to like score points at the end of the game. And Cam Ward was like, "Oh, that's a big punt return. Oh, that's a big punt return. Oh, Jamie Gillen, come on, Jamie. No, well, well, so much for Jackson Dart first touchdown. That's a punt return touchdown. Damn, you know, forget the stupid Cam Ward thing. He made fun of Mike McCoy. There you go. Giants just let a kickoff touchdown go. Oh my God. Marcus Jones. What were the odds on that first touchdown score? Probably pretty good. Well, tonight sucks. Tonight sucks. Mike McCoy is a different, terrible head coach. Next Giants coach has to teach Dart how to slide. Yeah, probably. Probably a couple other things too. Damn. Reina. Oh, that's true. You did need that. At least Reina did. That was points. Why am I so damn congested? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's points for Reina. Pats defense is up big right now. Tell me the Cam Ward thing. Basically, okay, I'm just going to play the clip. I'm just going to play the clip because it's way easier. I'm just going to, why even bother? Why even bother? Hold on. Patriots going for the point after. I'm assuming he'll make it. Of course, you never know this year. Kick is up. Kick is good. Damn. Okay. Cam Ward propaganda. Where is it, man? Here we go. Found it. Okay. All right, nice. Is there sound for this video?
I believe. What do we have to lose?
Did you kind of make that point clear to coach? Did you guys talk about it?
Oh, I talk about it really all the time. He knows my mindset as a quarterback. I want to go for it every chance, especially now with the, just what our record displays. And we just got to continue to be the aggressive team.
Okay, I don't know why the audio was so low on that video, but basically they didn't go for it. Cam Ward thought they should have went for it. I thought that was funny. There it is. Giants let a punt return go. Little music jump scare there. Okay, well, waiting all day for Monday night. Go Giants. Drop a like if you haven't already. We're going to win. I feel it. I feel good about this one still. I'm a little annoyed about the punt return, I'm not going to lie, but hell, here we are. Okay. Everything's set up. All right, what's everyone saying? Reina's at 17 out of 30 to win. Well, the thing about defense is they lose points as well, but I'm with you. If someone's got to win, hope it's... You know what? If the Patriots are going to win anyway, sure. Pour it on. He also didn't go for it 4th and 1 down 12, 4th and 3 down 20. Shalio said he wouldn't go for it if it was 4th and 2. He's so bad. Yeah, man, there's a reason Mike McCoy got canned back in the day. Think about this. The more points the Pats score, the more likely they are to fire Shane Bowen. Shane Bowen's already gone, uncreative. They already fired him. Like, that would be nice. I agree, but he's already gone. They fired him this last week. Cam Ward's calling to the coach. He doesn't believe in the coach. Browns sure put the special in special teams. Come on. Wasn't able to be here last night. How'd the date go? The date went great. Man with a Plan 8442. It's still on my channel. If you want to go through and hear the whole thoughts. Again, I love how I say that. It's like, if you're dying to hear, it's like, I don't think anyone is going to revisit last night's stream. But it went well. Went well. I appreciate you asking. There's no teaching Dart to slide at this point. That's something he's got to learn on his own. He's got to learn everything on his own now. The coaching situation's a nightmare. Cam Ward has so much aura. Well, I'm not going to disagree with that. Cam Ward's a legend in my eyes, man. So done with everyone. He's funny. He's funny, dude. It's hard not to like Cam Ward. Speaking of bad coaching decisions, Commanders punted last night at Denver 39 instead of trying a 57-yard kick, which would have been the difference, of course. Dan Campbell, man. There's a thing about retread coaches. They don't last very long. They're kind of... What's a good analogy for a retread head coach? It's something that you get again, but it's good for less time. I don't know. It's like gambling almost. Kind of. I don't know. That's kind of weird. But I feel like the first time you hit big gambling, it's like, this is the greatest thing ever. But you keep doing it, and you come back to the table, and then you lose all your money, and it's like, oh, okay. I think I was just lucky that one time, and I probably had my first instincts right. The gambling's not great. Same thing with hiring Dan Quinn. We'll probably be saying the same thing about Mike Vrabel in a few years. Just saying. I'm not mad. That analogy sucked. Shane Bones already got. I'm only watching this game because of Drake May. And Jackson Dart, the prince that was promised. Come on. Another handoff to Tyrone Tracy. It's a Tracy kind of day. Not mad about it. I'd like to see more Abdul Carter, less Tyrone Tracy, but whatever. First actual deep punt from Gillens, a punt return touchdown. This damn team. That's true. It wasn't a bad punt. That's a pretty good point. I didn't even realize that. He actually got that up. Rehire him, then fire him again. No thanks. But again, I thought we could just blame Shane Bowen. All right, I'm going to pretend like I didn't see the ESPN feed saying there's a penalty. But yeah, we can't skip. That sucks, bro. Theo Johnson and Daniel Bellinger. We got him on the hard count. Damn it all. Listen, I trust the Giants special teams to suck enough to get me the win. Well, you know, this game is... How is it 10-0 already? I feel like Dude, we're 20 minutes into this stream. It's 10-0. What the hell? Thought we had a chance. Drake May, most overrated QB in the league right now. I disagree. I like Drake May. He's fun, but I can totally see how someone has that opinion. He definitely has had a, I don't know, thin rise to the top. They have pretty easy schedule. He's not like bona fide elite yet. I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I do disagree. Muhammad loves gambling. John Lee is here. Abdul Carter, new elite cornerback. Seriously, Abdul Carter, the water boy. Jesus Christ! What is happening right now? Not to swear. Sorry. Damn, my mom's gonna text me. What the hell was that? Jackson Dart just got punched. And the third fight is broken out. What is happening? Who's the flag on? It should be on the stupid Patriots. That was a cheap shot if I've ever seen one. Damn. Look at his hit. I want to respond to the comments, but what the hell? Bro, he's been smacked around twice already. Jeez. Wow. As a football fan, that hit kind of fired me up. As a Giants fan, I'm pissed. What was that, Ellis? What the hell? Ugh. Wow. Okay. Wow. Who got up and hit Ellis, by the way? Was that who was it? Was that Wandale? Who was that? Who got up and like started shoving Ellis? Oh, it was Theo. Nice. Theo Johnson. Oh boy. And then John Michael Schmidt tried to separate him, but he didn't. I don't know. I think he could have done a better job. Well, the flag's probably on Theo. Yep, it's a personal foul on Theo Johnson. That's good. This team's got discipline. This team's got heart. Anyways. You want Abdul in the backfield? I do want Abdul Carter in the backfield. That's what I meant. Yeah. I'd rather see Abdul Carter take carries than see him on the bench. Just can't stand the glaze from the media. They want to hype with the young guys, but man, Cope, Drake May is top 3 quarterback this year. Well, Cope, it's funny. Offensive line got blew up. Jackson Dart got his head knocked off. Oh, there's another fight. Yeah, no. No, that is probably the worst way this game could have started, to be honest with you. Jackson Dart's getting hit. Giants offense looks like garbage. And punt return touchdown. Great. And we got an unnecessary roughness after they got a cheap shot on us. Go Giants. Listen to Drake May when he talks. He sounds like Eli. It's kind of uncanny. Oh, yeah, man. I was all on that train going into the draft. I wanted Drake May so bad in the 2024 draft, but Giants just couldn't do it. Couldn't trade up. Oh! Well, Theo got hit on the catch. Ball went flying. No one on the Giants could react to it in time. 4th and 16. Giants are going to punt. Let's get this one out of bounds, James. Jeez. This is wide open, too. Theo's wide open, man. He just got cracked. Dude, the Patriots are playing a physical brand of football today. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Gross. Please don't compare him at all to Eli. What gross? What do you... 2-time Super Bowl champ? What gross? What, because Drake May's beating the Raiders? What, now we're just, ready to talk all high on Drake May? Legal he's hit, but geez, that's good ass hit. Yeah, exactly. Wandale's 5'8", he ain't squaring up. It's bullshit. Dart should have been offsetting penalties. It should have been. Cost us the drive. Now the Giants are playing pissed. Now we get a big hit on the punt. This is crazy. This game might go quick. This game's moving fast. Offense might be bad, but it won't be Vikings bad. Well, okay. I mean, I think maybe 10 yards of offense to this point. 1 first down. 29 yards. Okay. All right. Not too bad. I think that's not counting the 15 that's taken off the board. Drake May did not beat the Raiders. That's right. Drake made a lot. Wait. Wait. I thought he did. No. They beat the Steelers. The Steelers beat the Patriots. Drake May lost to the Raiders? Well, there you go. Eli would never pull that. I'm all over the place tonight. That's what happens when I get on stream late. Oh, you're right. Well, that's peculiar. See, I was thinking of the Steelers game. I guess they both happened. Yep, see, Eli would never. Nope. Lose a regular season game? No way. Dark gonna be a broadcaster for CT ESPN. Yeah, dude. He is getting punched. I do not like it. Do not like it at all one bit. Bro, listen to him talk. He sounds like... No, I know. He sounds like Eli. I agree with you. Giants losing, aging. Hey, Savage Sev made it back. Here you go. I love when people come back to dunk on the Giants. It's like too late. I already hate this team. Speaking of the Vikings, they're my number one team because I'm from Minnesota, but I watched the Chargers play yesterday. Watched my Chargers play instead yesterday because I could have predicted that. What the? I thought you were a Broncos fan. You're a Broncos fan, Chard. But okay. Who'd be the guy you want the Giants to hire in the offseason? I'm really buying the Chris Shula smoke. I think that would be sick. Get a guy who knows good coordinators, comes from the Sean McVay tree. That's my guy. I'm all in on Chris Shula. Hey, Hunter, did you hear that Kevin Patullo's house got egged? I did hear that. Welcome to the stream, someone. I did hear that. I call him 9. 9 for 20, 89 yards, 2 picks. Well, yesterday was Brosmer, so, you know, it can get worse. 4 picks. It can get worse. Beating Pats was awesome. Rest of the season sucked. Yeah, week 1's a liar. We know this, though. Remember when the Buccaneers used to use Devin White at run? Why am I so congested? Do you remember when the Buccaneers used to use Devin White at running back? I'm sure they did. I don't remember that, actually. It was weird. I watched football when that happened, when it would have happened. I know who Devin White is. Don't remember that, though. Jeez. Niche pull. Yeah. I got like 6 teams. Broncos, Bills, okay, cool. We'll take it. Well, we'll chalk you down as Broncos around here, Chard, but I like it. I like it. Football's a fun sport. May as well root for a lot of teams because you get hooked into one team and then it's the New York Giants and everything gets shitty. Stephon Diggs first down. That's great. Oh, no, that's Kayshon Boutte. Never mind. Nice. Okay, let's look at the D-line. Let's find out if there's a 51 there. There's Josh McDaniels, who looks like he's down a couple of pounds. Good for Josh. Since the Falcons will probably fire Raheem Morris, I think they'll hire Clint Kubiak as head coach or try to. I think that's a good call. Clint Kubiak's another good option. Some people are big Mike McCarthy stans. I'm not about that, but yeah. Mike Allstott's the best Tampa back. Mike Allstott sick. Doug Martin sick. Rest in peace, Dougie. Man. Ramondre is out there and Abdul Carter is not. You love seeing it. You love... Oh, wait. Is that... Wait. Abdul Carter actually might be out there. He was getting held, if I saw correctly. Oh, this is tough. I hate this, man. I hate watching the D-line to see if we're playing our best players. God, what hell? Being a Giants fan, seriously. Being a Travion Henderson fantasy owner. Come on. Ramondre's just the lead back now. It's like, oh, he's better in pass protection. They're giving him handoffs. We have pass protection. They're running the ball. That was not Abdul Carter. He is not on the field. Drake May, QB sneak, first down Pats. Dude. Hope KOC gets fired, we hire Kubiak. Jeez, if KOC gets fired, I hope we hire KOC. I'm changing my answer. When is Geno Smith going to get the praise he deserves because he takes a beating every week? Well, when he plays well. I think that's pretty fair. I think that's a fair metric. When he plays well. Titans going to be the ones to get Mike McCarthy. That'd be something. Get him and Cam Ward. That's a dynamic duo. There's Henderson with the tiny font on the jersey. Man, how many losses do you have after this game, bro? 11. But it's in the bottom ticker. You know, I feel like you can... Drake May stepping up. Finds Hunter Henry, man. Okay, Hunter Henry down at the 4. Can't wait to see Ramondre take the goal line rep here. It's going to be fun. Oh, boy, man. If the Patriots go up 17-0 in the first quarter, that's not going to be good. That would put them on pace to win by 68 points. KLC's the number one guy we got to keep just because they made potentially the wrong choice on QB. Doesn't discount all he's done the last few years. Exactly. He didn't draft JJ McCarthy. Some Vikings fans are sick of Kevin O'Connell's play calling, and I guess that's fair to a certain level, but I think he's a good coach, and finding a good coach in the NFL is tough. Coach of the year last year, and some people want to fire him after 12 weeks, man. Yeah. Skull. That's great. Keishon Butte, perfect end zone fade. He got it. Touchdown Patriots. It's 17-0. Obligatory Drake May. That always pisses me off. That's a Giants joke. They started that with Evan Neal, but whatever. Like, it is 17-0 in the first quarter. And we're too good to play Abdul Carter. That's really awesome. That's good. Discipline and culture are important. The team's getting killed. That's great. That's so fun. Giants are better coaching away from 9-3. Well, I mean, Giants are better coaching away from 17-0. This is nuts. This is so messed up, dude. I don't like this at all. Beat the guy who was 11-1 in my fantasy league. Now he's 11-2. There you go. Let him know. Send him a little text. Say, get out drafted. Let him know. Titans, Giants both need a coach who will make their QBs play under center and slide. Agreed. But again, I can't. The Giants have very specific issues where I think the Titans have just a multitude of things to fix. I think the Titans have to, from grassroots, fix everything. And that's just not, like, the Giants shouldn't be in that spot. The Giants are just really good at losing games. Giants are really bad at scoring points, and they're really good at letting other teams score points. If you can solve those two problems, though, sky's the limit. Too bad you don't have a defense like the Broncos, where you eat up leads, 19-0 leads. So you're getting me now. You're getting me mad. Get me mad, Savage Sev. Get me mad. It's all right. Keishon Butte is apparently a deep shot god. Yeah, apparently an end zone fade god as well. What was that? That was textbook. That was perfect. New Yorkers hate Abdul Carter, want him gone. Well, New Yorkers... New Yorkers can save it, man. He was the 3rd pick in the draft. We need this guy. They're like, oh, he's got a bad attitude, so let's trade him away. It's like, come on, man. Can we just figure it out? He's good on tape. He's had a good season. This is the thing. People who don't watch sports and people who don't actually watch the games think Abdul Carter's been bad. He's been a disappointment. I'm not going to say that he's been, wow, what a great pick Abdul Carter's been. But he's getting to the quarterback. His pressure stats, all the advanced metrics are saying he's good. He's had a bunch of sacks taken off the board because the secondary is one of the most penalized units in the league. But people who look at the box score and see Abdul Carter has like a half sack on the season are like, no, I don't care for him. I'd rather have Jason Pierre-Paul. It's like, JPP was sick. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. Got a parlay with Giants plus 21.5. It's already in jeopardy in the first quarter. Oh, man, that had to have felt good. Throwing that bet down. Surely the Giants won't lose by 21.5. Now here we are, 4 points away. Once again, I beat my opponent in fantasy, only scoring 95. There we go, John. I missed that? Nice. Cool moment. I'm glad you guys won in fantasy. I'm going to keep an eye on my matchup. I'm in good shape, though. I got like a 20-point cushion. I'm playing Travion, but I'm going against Stephon Diggs. 92% shot to win. Just need Travion to not get blasted out of the water by Stephon Diggs, and we will be in good shape. The only thing he gets pressures, no sacks, and he's a bust. Like, pressures aren't important. Well... They do matter. They do matter. And I think, not being able to finish is not, like, it's not ideal. Like, he does need to work on that. Finishing the play, getting to the actual quarterback. Like, he does need to work on that. But he's a rookie, man. Give him some slack. Is this drive do or die already? Kind of, yeah. At least a field goal here. If we don't score here, man, there goes Deontay Banks. Sure, why not? The kick returner. In a 7-5 in a 6-man fantasy league, somehow clinched the 2 seed. Oh, that's right. That's the league where there was like a 7-way tie for second place. There we go. Happy. Then you distracted me like neighbors. Looked like you got to trade up. Wait, what? Well, I knew you got distracted me like neighbors, like you got to trade up to get more draft capital. All right. Jeff took the message down. Giants down 50 at the half. Jackson bench. Jameis fires 7 touchdowns, wins in overtime. Jameis is not better than Jackson Dart. This game the Patriots might actually be really good. That's what I'm realizing right now. Mind you, this Giants team should have beat the Lions, should have beat the Packers, should have beat the Bears, and they're getting stomped by the Patriots. Like, this does not look good. Dude, man, we're run blocking poorly. We're pass blocking, but we can't do anything, man. Jeez. Like, Dallas turned it okay last year, got to the this year he's doing much better. That's what I mean. You take that step forward. You take the step forward. Growth is not linear. It takes time. New Yorkers have no slack to give. Yeah, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Entitled ass New York Giant fans. I'm one of them, obviously. Let's run the ball. Good call. Establish the run. Devin Singletary, sure. Who cares? Let's just get out of the first quarter. Let's make sure they don't score again in the first quarter. That's our goal right now. Patriots should call a timeout. Keep the momentum. Now you just drafted Malik Neighbors. We have to trade him and get some capital. There's a lot of holes in this offense. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's not a thing the Giants have to do. They do not have to trade Malik Neighbors to get more picks. There's plenty of talent on this offense. They should be a lot better than they are. There's a good running game, an improved O-line, Malik Neighbors, who we would be trading for, what, another wide receiver? Is that the goal? Just stockpile picks? I disagree. Percy Jackson mentioned on broadcast. There you go. Big moment. We have 2 backup linemen and our best pass rushers out still dominating the trenches. Yeah. Yeah, I know. The fact that we can't get to Drake May at all is it's gross, man. It's straight up gross. Don't like it at all. Keep Blake Neighbors one of the few watchable players on the team. And yeah, you don't just trade star players in the NFL when you're a bad team. You build. This is part of the rebuild. Game will probably be their 13th straight road loss or something. Yep. Yeah, it probably will be. Yeah, it probably will be. Giants are 0-7 on the road. It is now 0-17 in New England. I don't know what the hell else to say about this game, by the way. I'm just kind of at a loss for words. I'm supposed to be analytical, supposed to, dig deep into the X's and O's. Who looks good, who looks bad. I can't even tell. Everyone looks bad. Everyone looks bad. We got to do Hunters Hill later. Just realized. There's so damn much to say. I don't even know about what. About the Giants having talent on offense. Trade Neighbors for draft picks. Hell, one of those picks could be... Exactly, yeah. You could trade Malik Neighbors for draft picks. Hell, one of those draft picks could be Malik Neighbors. Exactly, that's the thing. Yep, you guys been rebuilding since Eli. I think it's time to tear it down again. Well, that's just not the case. That's just not the case. They've been tearing it down. Yeah, I know they've been rebuilding since Eli. So in a rebuild, you don't just tear it down if it doesn't work after a year. You don't just come like, oh, well, restart. That's why the Giants keep getting screwed. It's because the Giants aren't giving anything time to grow or develop. I've not been watching, but you do not win this for me. Go sit up and play O-line, Hunnaball. Yeah, seriously. Well, the Giants' offensive line's not bad. They're just playing really poorly tonight. They're having a bad night. But they've been pretty good all season. That's what's annoying me, man. Rebuilding so easy. Why don't other teams do it? Yeah, that's what I mean. Because you have to be patient. You have to be patient. And you have Giants fans saying that Abdul Carter sucks. And then apparently we should also trade Malik Neighbors. It's like, how are you going to rebuild? A football team is built of players, not draft picks. At least my Browns is a really good defense. Again, yeah, because the Browns are well coached, and that's why Kevin Stefanski should probably stick around. But again, what do I know? Andrew Berry's done a great job rebuilding that team. At least my Eagles have a good Super Bowl. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Not much else there. Definitely don't have a good culture or identity. Anyway, speaking of good culture and identity, 3rd and 3 for Jaxson Dart. Here we go. Let's get this first down. Shut the haters up. It's a handoff. We got it. Let's go. Devin Singletary. New Yorkers have no patience. Agreed. Fix the holes in offense by trading the best wide receiver we have. Not sure I like that. Exactly. Yeah. It's like, let's just scrap the whole thing. At least Kevin Patullo's house is a nice breakfast. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This game has been a nightmare. Friends have a terrible special teams. Well, there we go. Yeah, let's rip on the special teams. New Yorkers were upset when they won the Super Bowl. Yeah. Seriously. Oh my God! Come on, guys! Jeez, let's punch this in for a touchdown. Shouldn't be that hard. We got Wan'Dale Robinson, Isaiah Hodgins, Daniel Bellinger. This offense is a little thin, and all we're doing is running the ball. Mike Kafka just doesn't want to see Dart play. He doesn't want to see Dart work. It's really gross. It's really gross and offensive to see. We should do Hunters Hill at halftime, honestly, because I got a feeling we're not gonna have a lot to say about this game. Jeez. How's the Eagles winning games? They have players that won out. The quarterback looks worse. Running back looks worse. Hey, man, I don't know. They should get on the Browns wave since apparently the Browns are awesome. All right. Jaxson Dart on 2nd and 9. This has got to be a pass, right? It's got to be a pass. It's a run. It's a run that went 1 yard. We are run pass. This is the Chiefs game all over again. The Giants in prime time are so much fun. Fields is better than Dart. Yeah, okay. Yeah, man. Totally. That's what's going to happen, too. People are going to think Dart sucks. Like, after this game. Even though he's been on the field, what, once before this? Like, Yeah, they had a 3 and out, or basically, a first down and then out. Nah, don't be like that, MySpace. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Can we actually see Dart throw the ball? That's all I want. Well, he did throw it. Nice pass! Right there! Dart sucks, right? And they finally throw a flag for unnecessary roughness like 4 plays, like 4 penalties later. Damn. Great catch, Theo. He came down with that, right? No, he didn't. Damn it, he dropped it. Damn it, Theo. But at least we got a flag. Nice pass, though. Come on. Perfect ball. Dude, that is straight helmet to helmet. Mike Vrabel's doing a bounty gate. We all know it. We know it for sure. If the Giants don't score, go on a Shador rant. Nope. Nope. I've talked about Shador. We've covered it. Honestly, the more Shador plays, the less the, I don't know, the mysticism around Shador Sanders, I don't know, it just becomes less. I'm going to try that again. Shador Sanders, the more he plays, the less cool it becomes to talk about him. Because there's a lot more to discuss. And I don't care about objectively analyzing Shador Sanders because objectively, he's not that great. Looks like I owe you $10. Yeah, you see? There we go. There we go. We got ourselves some talent. What a catch. I'm just hating. No, I know you're just hating. But we got a lot of Dart hate coming into the chat right now. And I'm mad. Shador's like T-Law, but not as good. Well, that's a strange take. High draft capital invested. Dart off the back foot. Finds Hodgins. Or that's Slayton. Go, Darius. Come on. Score. That's huge. That's huge. That's 1. That's 1. Come on. You want some? Darius Slayton. Come on. Let's do it. Darius Slayton, 30-yard receiving touchdown. Getting that money. Nice. Okay. Talking about Shador, he's also one of the most boring players. That's what I mean. He's not like actually fun to watch. That's the bummer. Did Slayton get in? He might actually be a little close, which would actually kind of help the Dart lay. He's legendary, but he has perfect timing. He busts out his AP. You're completely right. He is legendary with his AP. They're probably going to end up calling that short. Just knowing the way the refs are porking us tonight. Can the Giants stop scoring? I'd like to not lose in fantasy. Well, one can dream. But this Giants offense is live. That was such a funny play. Felt so rokey-doke. Yeah, Darius Slayton seems like he's short. Were Browns fans booing as DG5 came on the field? Yes, they were. I think it's DG8, though, isn't it? Well, they confirmed the touchdown. Young Wei Koo, extra point is up and good. Elbow touched the ball before the ball crossed the line. I agree, but again, it's not a touchdown. Well, they called it a touchdown, so there you go. 7-17. Giants are back. Stop the presses. Let everyone know the Giants are back. Drop a like if you haven't already. It'll get more people to stop on by, and then, we can have more rage bait conversations. Listen, I'm just asking them to be considerate. I agree. Hey, look, if there's a way where everyone in this chat can win in fantasy and the Giants can play well, I'm not going to be mad about it. But the problem is that's just not a reality. But I'm not anti Pat's defense in fantasy tonight. I got to make that clear. So Travion has, I believe, 1 catch, 1 carry. Don't love that. Compare that to Ramondre, who like the two teams that have been upsetting me more than any, the Giants and the Patriots. 4 carries to 1. Yeah, the average is different, but come on. Let the second round pick rookie get involved, man. You also got a catch. So there you go. Damn, Sup Hunter, woke up from a nap for my workout. Glad to see that there's a game going on, to say the least. Oh, yeah. There's a game happening. Players are playing football tonight. Giants went down 17-0 quick, but they just punched it in. So you know what? Anything is possible. Those are Browns fans. Those are not Browns fans. Those are Schroeder fans who are delusional. You can see that he's not that good. Exactly. Anyone that watches football knows. DG is 5'7". Jameis Winston 7'8". Yeah, standing on his money. I don't think the Giants playing well helps me at all, though. Well, right, but it does help me, and I am a little biased as a Giants fan who wants to see the team not be horrendously awful. I'm a Cowboys fan, but the Giants are the best 2-10 team I've ever seen. I'm glad the revelation that the man with a plan, 8442, is a Cowboys fan. That's all right. That's all good. We got James, who's in here all the time. I want to hate the Cowboys more than I do, but I do respect their existence in the NFL. We need the Cowboys. And I appreciate that sentiment. Speaking of a game the Giants should have won, we're not talking about Denver anymore. We're talking about the Cowboys game. Boy, that was a tough loss. What we need is a quarterback who's 6'7". Yeah, that's what we need. They like him because they want to feel better about themselves, so they're trying to defend a victim. Yeah. And I stand on that. W Eater is taller than Wet Banana. Jameis, man, he is one of one. He's our future. Backup quarterback. Giants feel like a 5-7 team IMO. I don't even like the point. The fact is they're 2-10. We can play ifs all we want. The fact is they're 2-10, and I'm hurting. I'm really hurting. Consider the content you can make by ranting about them. I have made it. My last video was it was about the Giants. I've made the content. Believe me. I tell you, it gets better, Hunna, but I don't actually know. Yeah, seriously, there's no light at the end of this tunnel. It's a lot of blood. A lot of blood spilled watching the New York Giants. Henderson and Tracy gonna blow my parlay for sure. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. A lot happening. Young Wei Koo as the kick man. Need Cowboys to kick out the Eagles. How funny it would be for the Chiefs and Eagles. The Eagles are not missing the playoffs. Let's relax. They had a bad game. They're not missing the playoffs. It would be funny though. Sure isn't good, but at least he doesn't make 20-yard passes look like Hail Marys. He does. Huck it. Make more content. That I will do. That is some serious, genuine advice that I will do. But yeah, Shador sends up those 20-yard bombs. They're chunk plays. It's his infamous chunk play. Jarv got the fantasy win. We'll take it. That's big. Huge even. What'd you have, Darius Slayton starting? I can't believe that hit that Dart took. That was crazy. And that end zone fade was nutty. Too long to say here. And looks like Abdul Carter is still not on the field. Looks like none of our good pass rushers are on the field. Dexter taking the play off. Brian Burns taking the play off. Great. Abdul Carter. Let's just rest our starters. Who cares? The season's over anyway. Let's just rest them. Why risk them getting hurt? Cowboys are winning the division. That would be crazy. Do we actually think that? Is that a thing is that like a take people are floating right now? The Cowboys are going to win the division? That would be crazy. You know, I got the dart start. Oh, there we go. Abdul Carter's on the field. Nice. Thank God. Jeez, it's nice actually playing with our best pass rushers. Of course, I don't think Dexter's on the field. Let's see Abdul Carter. Fills the gap well, missed the tackle. Damn. Abdul Carter missed the tackle. Ramondre Stevenson getting carries. Eagles aren't good. They aren't good to watch, but they're a good team. Cowboys are hot, though. Why is this even a primetime game to begin with? Even before the season, both these teams had no expectations. I like primetime games with bad teams, though. It gives them more spotlight. What I hate is watching the same teams over and over in primetime. Like, I would rather have this, again, as a Giants fan, but like, objectively, John with the 5. Appreciate it, John. Still can't believe Chad had to help you learn how to use a can opener. Yeah, I gotta post that clip. That was funny. That was a hell of a moment. Where else are you gonna find can opener clips like that? Patriots timeout. Clock was running down. I want cookies. Anyways, to be fair, Cowboys aren't that far back. They're 2 games, right? They're 2 games. Oh, this is what I was going to say. I would rather have bad teams in prime time. I think it's more interesting for matchups. I'm sick of seeing the Chiefs. I'm sick of seeing the Steelers. I'm sick of seeing the Chargers. Feel like they're in every primetime slot. I'm sick of it. Cowboys the same way, even though I get that. I'd rather have random matchups, just saying. Henderson 50 rush receiving, 40 rush receiving. I think they're going to miss. Henderson might do it, but... Each 50 rushing yards, 50 receiving yards. That is a lot. Considering Travion can't even get a carry, it's gonna be tough. Dak's playing like an MVP. Yeah, he is. That he is doing. I just don't care for it. Maybe you guys should have drafted Graham instead of Carter. Yeah, that's the missing piece. If we had Mason Graham, this would be 10-2. That'd be the missing piece. I'd so much rather have an edge rusher. That's a sack, isn't it? Oh, God, he gets forward progress. Great. Abdul Carter with a big tackle. Would have loved to see Abdul Carter finally get a sack. He's doing the celebration. He did the thing. I think that counted as a sack. Big play. 4th and 1. Drive ender. Looked like a first down to me, but sure. Abdul Carter did it. Want to find out if he actually gets credit for the sack there. Yep, it counts. Well, guys, there it is. First blood has been shed. It's week 13. And Abdul Carter got his first full sack. Nice. Drop a like if you haven't already. Cowboys could run the table easily. Who do the Cowboys play? We'll talk about the Cowboys at halftime for sure. I don't know. I need to see this Cowboys do good on the road because Dak's best pre-snap communication, but on the road it's very limited. They average like a touchdown less on the road. Yeah, the Cowboys are not a great road team. They love Jerry World. Well, actually, they kind of flip-flop, actually. Sometimes they're a great road team, other times they're a great home team. They can never just put it together, though, it seems. Dart versus May, also because they can play off Super Bowl history, Boston, New York, etc. Yeah, the story's there. These are two big teams, big markets. I think it's big. Eagles are ass right now, and the Cowgirls are 1.5 games behind. It's not impossible. I want to see it. All right, well, I guess we're rooting Cowboys rest of season. There we go. Hate the Broncos being in primetime every other week. Thank you. I make these thumbnails for these evening streams, and I have to I've looked up, Googled pictures of Bo Nix way too many times. I'm sick of seeing his face. I've had it. Cowboys have like 10 million fans and 7 to put on primetime. I get that. I get that. It makes sense when the Cowboys have big primetime spotlights. I think they should get more because the Cowboys are fun to watch. Also hate to have bad teams too, except for the Raiders. I'm sorry, I can't watch any more Raiders games in prime. Yeah, the Raiders have gotten their fair share. The Raiders have been on Monday Night Football at least twice. They've gotten their fair share of primetime games. I can agree with that. Rush receiving combined. Okay, then it's doable. It's for sure doable. Why do we punt there? Behringer sold too. Bad punt too. Yeah, okay. I didn't even... I barely watched the punt. I was catching up with the chat, but fair enough. Yeah, Giants ball on the 44. Let's go. The Claw decides who must stay, who must go. The Carter celebrations, that's what I think of. That's cool. That's actually a good poll. I'll take random matchup that might hit over Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, Steelers, Chargers, Tech. Yeah, exactly. It's a mid contenders. It's boring. Steelers, Chargers, we're dead ass. I hate them both. Thank you. Thank you. I completely agree. I think Dallas does have the tiebreaker because someone said they were 1.5. And Cowboys are 3. Yep. Division tiebreaker. Giants beat the Cowboys week 18. Book it. We playing. Spoiler. It's going to be great. Giants are going to go from the 1st or 2nd pick to the 8th in one game. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. But again, we're tankings for losers. Well, I would love a win. A win's a win. Come on, Dart. Let's check out Dart's stats really quick because that's what matters, right? 4 for 5, 49 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah, he sucks, guys. And the only incomplete pass, well, I guess that didn't count because the flag, but he put it on Theo. Okay, here we go. 10:38. Yeah, considering I don't have... Wow, yeah, definitely left his foot bad. Didn't see the punt. Jameis. They're showing Jameis. You gotta love the aliens from Toy Story. You gotta. Since I'm not gonna have much of a Hinge halftime update, which is, again, feels very unnatural. I love talking the Hunnaball halftime Hinge update. I think I'm gonna do Hunna's Hill. Hunnaball's halftime Hill. Doesn't have the same ring, but whatever. And we'll do that. So get ready for that, because I have nothing to talk about in my dating life other than I went on a date last night. Went well. I'm excited. Shut up. Anyways, 1st and 10 Giants. Jaxson Dart. I love this team. I do. You know, I hate this team, but I love this team. Run the damn ball. Nice. Wandale. About 3-4 yards. I don't know. I just got like a surge of energy there. I was like, God damn it. I love this team. For better or for worse, I love this stupid team. It's been awful for a decade, but sure. Wandale Robinson for 4 yards. Get him involved. They play every time Carter does that celebration, the claw part from Toy Story. Yeah, now I'm going to think about it. Well, again, I think next week we get Chargers-Eagles, which, yay, Chargers in prime time. Nice. But we get Chargers-Eagles, and they're going to have the Monsters, Inc. simulcast, so I'm excited for that. Should stream that. Hand off to Motor, who gets, I don't know, chunk yards. 3-4. 3rd and 2. Let's see what we got. I'm assuming... I'm just going to take a stab here. I think this is going to be an outside option. I think it's going to be a QB run option. So the read option, if you will. The surge is the best feeling as a sports fan. Nay, as a man. Yeah, exactly. Just something clicks. It's like, damn it, I love this team. Need one more win before the end of the season. I wouldn't hold your breath, Hank. Wouldn't. I mean, for fantasy or for the Saints? We're entertaining teams that deserve more primetime. Hawks, Cowboys, Bengals, Jets. Run! Nice. Devin Singletary getting involved. I'm with you, though. More entertaining good teams. More flexing. The NFL should flex more games. I feel like the NFL season's way too hard to predict to know who's going to have a good primetime game in November and December. They should flex way more. Only 2 games that I'm personally scared of are Lions game on TNF and Chargers and maybe the Giants. See? I hope the Cowboys pull that out on Thursday Night Football, though. That'd be sick. Need a big data George Pickens. Another handoff to Devin Singletary. The run is working. The run is working great. Devin Singletary, basically Saquon Barkley. Dude has a better yards per carry. Why is Singletary getting touches over Tracy? I mean, they're working. I've been a big Devin Singletary hater, but they're working. It's pretty possible. Rodzilla's calling it. They need to move more games around. I agreed. Thank you. Nice. This TNF game might be cinema. It might be. Lions Cowboys could be a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. Keep running that sweet football. Let's do it. Come on, Dart. Come on, Dart. They stay with the run and they lose a yard, maybe get back to the line. All right, fair enough, Devin. Motor's running hard. Not a Giants fan, but my God, I'm excited to see your Giants next year once everyone's back and healthy. Hopefully a prime Dart, healthy Scat, Malik. Hopefully, oh my goodness, I love a good offensive off. Thank you, Stoner Cat. I'm excited to see it too. It'd be nice to see this team at full strength for the 2 games that they'll be fully healthy, and then the MetLife turf will do its thing. But I'm with you. I'm excited to see it. Like how Hunna acts like the NFL can flex games and broadcasters haven't prepaid for these games. Yes, because they've never flexed primetime games before. Yes, because the NFL can't control their contractual obligations with these networks and partners. Well, I was a play early on the read option. Nice pass! That's a flag. Yeah, that's a flag of some sort. That's a flag of some sort. Ref threw a penalty there quick. Nice pass, though. God, we need Milton Williams. Is he not? I guess he's not playing. Well, you know, run the damn ball, I guess. What was that? Nothing feels better than your team winning 3 games in a row. What does that feel like? Again, you're asking the wrong guy. An eligible man downfield offense. Gosh, what a play. I liked it. I liked what Dart was thinking there, but clearly the offensive line wasn't on the same page. He chest passed it to Devin Singletary. That was strange. Wait, let's see this again. GVR's blocking. He moves upfield because he thinks it's a run. He's very well downfield. And yeah, that happens in Madden. That happens in Madden, happens in the NFL. Might actually turn the Manning cast on. That'd be crazy. Well, don't leave the Hunnaball stream. Imagine the offensive firepower having Malik, Scat. I know, seriously, it's a man can dream. I don't know if Wandale will be back, but yeah, man can dream. Shoot. We're already electric. That's what I mean. So the Giants need to tear it all down. It's just kind of a foreign concept to me. I don't know. GP should probably have a great game on how injured the Lions secondary is. That's a good point. It's a good point. It's just GP was limited today in practice, so might want to make sure he's healthy. That was the most CTA play design I've ever seen. That was not play design. That was all out of structure. Dan DeVito's the guest on the Manning cast. Woo. You know, I don't think you guys are going to like this take. It's 3rd and 10. Let's see what they have here. Then I want to respond to that. Come on, Jackson. 3rd and 10. Show them who you are. Don't just check it down. Going deep. Going long. Theo. Incomplete. God. Theo's mad. He knows he had it. That was a great play. Great defensive play by the Pats. Giants in field goal range, though. Theo's really angry at himself. He's damn near crying. Theo's been on tilt all game. He can't catch. He's been on tilt ever since that Dart cheap shot. And he got into that fight. Got that unnecessary roughness. That was a great pass, too. That was right where it needed to be. And Theo was open, too. Right where it needed to be. I don't know. Maybe it was a little late. It was a little mistimed, but still got to catch that. That was a great placement. Damn, Theo. Come on. Jeffrey called it. Danny DeVito, overrated actor. This is what I was... What? 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 What just happened? What? What was that try? We just pump faked the kicker? Wait a minute. What? Jamie Gillen strikes again. Oh my God. What? Youngwei Koo? He kicked the ground? He kicked the what? Never seen that in my life. Yeah, Dart said it best. Oh my God. What? He kicked the ground? Wait a minute. Wasn't even Jamie Gillen's fault. I wanted to blame Jamie Gillen. That wasn't even his fault. Youngwei Koo, man. He lines up for the kick and he under... What? What do you call that in baseball? He grounded it? I don't know. He topped it? I don't know, dude. That was crazy. That was the craziest thing I've seen in my life. This Giants team, oh my God, man, I'll tell you, no matter who is back there kicking, you know what we got to do with our 3rd or 4th overall draft pick? Take a stupid kicker and let's just move on. Let's just move on. Let's take a kicker in the top 5. Who cares anyways? This team sucks. Koo's fried. What if you did playoff predictions for Hunter's halftime hill? Well, I mean, I could, but I want to rank quarterbacks. It's Monday. We got to do Hunnis Hill on quarterbacks. OBJ is also there at the end of the Manning cast. I didn't even get a chance to say, I don't think Danny DeVito is that funny. Sorry, I just don't. Young Wei Koo is way more funny. Damn. Danny DeVito is a more overrated actor, but has a place in my heart for the Matilda. Matilda's a great movie. He is. 2025 in a nutshell. Danny DeVito on Always Sunday can never be overrated. Always Sunny, that is true. That's an outlier. That's Danny DeVito at his best. But I think in general, him just walking around, people think, oh, Danny DeVito's there, so it's got to be funny. Like the Jersey Mike's ads, had it with the Jersey Mike's ads. Just saying. Need new special teams. That's what that was. Yeah, we need. Yeah, I agree. Tear it all down. We need new special teams. Let's trade Malik Neighbors for a long snapper and a kicker. That's probably why the Falcons cut him. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. Jay McGillen was like, what? What a weird play. Is there a flag for intentional grounding for kicks? That's funny. Intentional grounding. Koo's Korean, not Chinese. All right. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. Otis throwing out the China joke. But John calling it. Anyways. But yeah, like, what a crazy kick that was. Never seen anything like that in my life. This game needs to end. Gotta be careful, he might get turf toe. If that wasn't turf toe, then I don't know what is. At least Trayvon Henderson's out there. Man can dream. Our defensive sets are a joke. Abdul Carter is noticeably not out there because he must suck. The guy sucks. Oh no, he's there. There he is. Broke to the outside, but couldn't keep contained. And Trayvon Henderson is loose. 12-yard carry for Travo. Theo drops a touchdown. Not even drops. I mean, that was a pass. I mean, that's a tough catch, but he's got to come down with that. And then Young Wei Koo just straight up missed the ball. I thought he Charlie Browned him just in time for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was Thursday, Gillen, but no, he didn't even Charlie Brown him. Another handoff to Travion, who is loose. Such a better running back, guys. Such a better running back. I know that's a normie take, but I don't care. He's so much better than Ramondre. If the Giants win this game, which they're not going to, but if the Giants win this game, I will remake the Imagine video. and I don't know what I'll do. You know the thing? The Gal Gadot? Imagine all the people? Yeah. So confident I am the Giants are tanking this one. I don't think anyone wants to see that, but I just got the idea. Like I raised the stakes a little bit. The Giants win this one. I'll make it happen. He's fallen from grace as a kicker. It's sad to see. Still not the worst in having no kicker this year. That's true. Not the worst kicker the Giants have had. I swear he was Chinese. That's why I liked him. I'm not racist. Chinese, not from China, just parents. So I guess all Asians look the same. Again, I don't know, man. Hey, I'm with you, Otis. I don't think anybody in here is like, I come to the Hunnaball streams to say racial remarks. Like, I don't think anybody in here has any ill will. So, hey, I hear you. I'm with you, Otis. Totally unrelated. Have you seen the guy eating the entire Cheesecake Factory menu in 1 year? He has 206 items to go in December. I haven't seen that. And, it's probably not going to change. Speaking of actors, who's your top 4 actors? Oh, that's tough. I have no idea. Abdul Carter's pointing at them. But then again, is that Flawed? Who are they? I always get the DBs mixed up. Offensive holding. Go Giants. Gal Gadot's a terrible actress. No range. Agreed. But top 4 actors, man, I couldn't even tell you. I'm not a big actor guy. I'll tell you, I like J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons is a guy that I will go see the movie if J.K. Simmons is in it, usually. Like blockbuster type guys. No, Christian Bale's good, obviously. Again, I don't have any hot takes when it comes to actors because I don't actually know what good acting is. And like, am I the only one around here? Abdul Carter held for the 90th time this season. Am I the only one around here who doesn't know what good acting is? You know, like I'm literally a film major and I couldn't put my finger on it. Butte's having a night, by the way. Ramondre is, yeah, exactly. He's 0.00005 more efficient in pass block. Exactly, which he's not even. Travion's gotten better at pass blocking throughout the season. But yeah, exactly. Oh, you football minds don't understand. Ramondre is better. It's like, no, man. Kal-El, no. McConaughey, DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Robert Pattinson, Jennifer Lawrence. All right, fair enough. I like it. I like that you throw a J-Law in there. I like that it's 5. It's cool. Gal Gadot's the type of actress who wants to be attractive whenever they're on camera instead of acting well. Not quite my tempo. I mean, again, I don't watch a lot of Gal Gadot movies, so I can't even really... Again, I don't know what good acting is. No! No! That's a Kyle Williams touchdown. No! No! Kal-El, no! Kyle L, no! Good acting is NBA without a dynasty seemingly not rigged. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Good acting is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Kyle Williams. Did he get that? 1. Well, that's very close. I think he got it. It looks like he got it to me. It just depends on where that right foot landed. Because there's the left, right? And then the right, I don't know if it hit the ground or Drew's shoe or Flott's shoe. But then again, they got the... I think he got it. Just give it to him. Who the hell cares? Just give it to him, honestly. Kyle Williams. It's 24-7. Hope he had the over, I guess. That was so loud I could hear the echo. Jeez. Not sure how that works, but I'll take it. No! Good acting is when someone can make you believe they're that character. Suspension of disbelief. I get that, but I understand that, Jarv. I get that. Good acting is acting like someone else. What I'm saying is, I don't know. I watch a movie and I usually, if I just think about it for 1 second, it's like, oh yeah, they're an actor. They're acting. Like, I couldn't differentiate a good actor from a great actor. I think that's what I'm saying. It's not that I don't understand what good acting is. I don't understand what great acting is. I struggle with that. So that's more the take there. Good acting is Patrick Mahomes when he's touched out of bounds. Yeah, seriously. Still want to see the Robert Pattinson and Jennifer Lawrence movie. Well, what's stopping you, Jeff? Jesus, I'm fried. I replaced this with Who Damn. Yeah. Yeah. What's 1920s French film did you have to watch off of Mary Jane Gummy? Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see. I already talked about Metropolis. Again, I skipped a lot of class in college. So again, I can't exactly feel like a beast. I skipped a lot of class, which shouldn't advertise. Stay at school. Don't skip class. But I just, when you're a film major and you don't, it's not the toughest thing. Watch the movie Shutter Island with Leo DiCaprio. That's great acting right there. I've tried Shutter Island. I can't get into it. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure there will be a day where I sit down and watch Shutter Island and really get into it. It's just, it hasn't happened yet. I've tried. Josh Allen oh my God, bro. Josh Allen throwing his head back. The most frustrating thing ever. When I was editing, I want to say the mobile QB video and the flag video more so. I just had to look up a lot of clips for quarterbacks, unnecessary roughness, roughing the passer, all that stuff. Josh Allen's were so egregious and so easy to find because he is just such a flopper, big flopper. Genuinely, any penalty that's against flopping or doing things like that, like doing too much. I don't believe so in the NFL, which is weird. It's just like an unspoken rule, just like don't be chicken shit in the NFL. Good acting is like a great lie. It has to be convincing. You have to be invested. City of Gods was good. City of Gods was good. Good pull, Muhammad. I did watch that. I did not watch City of Gods sober. That's for sure. That was a good movie, though. If you've ever seen City of Gods or City of God, it's a good movie. It's not like an old movie either. It's pretty good, honestly. Kind of a thinker, though. Is it City of God? I thought it was... What? Hate when that happens. Here it is. City of God. Yeah, this is a good one. This is not what I was thinking of, but yeah, this is also a very good movie. 91 on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, I was, Muhammad. Anyways, and then there was also City of God, and then the one I was thinking of was Children of Men. I get these always mixed up. I watched this one as well in film class. This is a hell of a film. Fumble! No! He was down. For a second, I thought the Giants, for some reason, I thought that was good for us. Then I realized, I'm like, nope, that's Pat's ball. But they called him down. But yeah, it's great Brazilian cinema. Yes, it is, Muhammad. I agree. Grunkle Stan as a character is great acting. That's true. I respect voice acting more than anything. Oh, boy. He was not down. Gunnar Olszewski. Dude, this Ellis guy! Come on! This guy has gone cheap shot hit. He's gone high like 4 times now. Come on, NFL! Can we step up to the plate? God, that's a fumble too. That's Pat's football. Gunnar Olszewski, our stud return man, is now injured. Dude, he went to Bemidji State. What is happening, man? And it's gonna be Pat's ball too. It's gonna be Pat's ball. Oh man, it's great. You can pay. Great acting as Giants fans believing we'll be good this season. Yeah, seriously. It's great. You got to pay attention to everything that's going on in the background, what's in front of you. There's so many twists. Turns out it's a great movie. Pat's football. I'm so mad. Gravity Falls is a good show, though. It's a good show. Peacemaker, that's good acting when you're allowed to go off script. Well, if you're allowed to go, if going off script is the metric, then Curb Your Enthusiasm is the show. I've been kind of just watching in the background. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, just Curb clips. Who doesn't love Curb? Dude, I cannot believe the Giants just fumbled the kickoff. And I want to be mad at Gunnar Olszewski, I do. But at the same time, it's like, man, he got concussed. He got straight up lit up. Could you imagine the Giants go down 31-7 at half? Might be a good time to live bet the Giants. The N got knocked off of Gunnar Olszewski's helmet. They knocked this dude knocked the sticker off. What is happening? I'm not trying to freak out here. What is happening? Throw it to Travion Drake. Oh, Mac Hollins first down. Great. Young Wei Koo makes complete hash of field goal attempt. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Who gets ball after half? I'm pretty sure it's the Giants, but I'm definitely almost for sure wrong. Let's see. First drive was the Pats, so it's Giants. Giants football. There we go. Flowers 28. So, okay, so it's Drew Phillips 21? No, Drew Phillips isn't 21. You know what happened? I looked at the Giants roster before the season started, but everybody's so damn injured that I have to like... Oh, Adebo's 21. Damn. I didn't know Adebo was still playing. I thought he was out for the season on the IR. Damn, Adebo got cooked by Kyle Williams? That's who scored on... That's who scored? Oh my God, dude. Our free agent corner, Paulson Adebo, who I forgot what number he wore, just got cooked by Kyle Williams. And just like that, the Pats are back in the red zone. And guess who's on the field? Big 38, Ramondre Stevenson. Yay. Key and Peele's great acting. I agree with that. Can't be off script if there's no script. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Fair point. But wait, hold on. Wait, that's actually kind of a thinker. Because you're off a script. You're off a script, but it's not like, oh boy, I don't know. Really twisted my mind into a pretzel now. Damn. Nothing better than doing work with Key and Peele in the background. A lot of people have been watching Key and Peele lately. My buddy was telling me about Key and Peele skits. Here's what he was doing too. Love my friend. This guy, man, he was explaining to me like Key and Peele skits, like top to bottom, start to finish, but just explaining them. Like, you realize the comedic effect is like completely twisted there. It's not even close to the same thing. With skit comedy, you have to see it. Sketch comedy, I should say. Sketch comedy, you have to see it. Not retell it. It's not a ancient fable. Okay, it's not Greek mythology. It's a Key and Peele skit. Anyways, started liking movies, games on so much better after I realized I don't have to agree with anyone. Yeah, exactly. Oh shoot, I missed this message. There's a guy I know I like the film if Rotten Tomatoes is above 80. His source is Rotten Tomatoes when it comes to arguing about great movies. I know exactly who you're talking about, Mohammed. Oh boy, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, don't be that guy. Rotten Tomatoes isn't the end all be all. Have original opinions. That's my take. But if you haven't seen the movie, I'm going to go off Rotten Tomatoes. Also, I didn't see this message. Hey, when Rotten Tomatoes gives 100% because it means 100 people have voted above 5 out of 10. Everyone can agree a movie's 6 out of 10. It can still be 100%. Yeah, like, man, what's a movie with like a crazy Rotten Tomatoes score? I think all the MCU Spider-Man movies are graded like they're A24 films. There was something else. Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's the one. Ralph Breaks the Internet has a great Rotten Tomatoes score, I think. And this movie is just so bad. I could have totally made this up. I hope I'm right. 88! One of the worst movies I've ever seen. 88%. Yeah. Agreed, Shard Cat in the Hat is amazing, but it has a 3% on Rotten. Exactly. Like what you like. Jar with a deep thought invoking film studies question. Yeah, I could have wrote a whole essay. It's like, is off script? Can you be off script if there is no script? Can you be off Broadway if there is no Broadway? Anyways. We all know a joke's better when you explain it, H. Yeah, no, we all know a joke. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeet. Explaining the joke ruins the humor, so you don't, just don't explain a joke if you don't get it. Yeah, exactly. It's a rule. Cardinal rule of telling jokes. See, it's a solid 7 out of 10. Ralph Breaks the Internet was pretty awful. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what movie you're talking about, Muhammad. The 7 out of 10, I'm not asking for a 10. I'm just asking for something. Asking for something. Cat in the Hat's a good 7 out of 10. It's a damn good movie. That's what I think you're talking about. I don't know about a 7 out of 10. 3%'s crazy, though. Ralph Breaks the Internet was in the race for a damn Oscar. I know, seriously. Anybody who watched that movie knew it was terrible. Anyway, let's see this Giants defense get to work. Ramondre's out there again. Abdul Carter hits Drake May. Not a bad play. God, is Abdul Carter going to be like Kayvon Thibodeau? Where is Kayvon Thibodeau? Is he just not... Did he not suit up for this? Are we done with Kayvon Thibodeau? He might be hurt. I didn't even look at the injury report. He might be hurt. Let's check. There's a chance he's hurt. I did not even look at the injury report. Russ is out. Ah, damn. Kayvon Thibodeau's out. James Hudson's out. Damn. Hyatt. Damn. This team sucks. This team sucks. This is why I got to look at the injury report ahead of time. I know nothing about football. Kind of against IMDb as well. Mostly pushing user-based crap like Lion King to the top 10. I can agree with that. A lot of reviewing sites are flawed. Okay, 3rd and 5. For some reason, Ramondre is still out there. Whatever. Not mad. Not mad. 3rd and 5. Let's see what we got. Abdul Carter is smoking that left side, by the way, which he should. It's a backup left tackle. Paulson Adebo finally makes a good play. Throws a fist up. Needed that one. KT's been hurt the last 2 games. Jesus, I really have been phoning in with the Giants lately. I haven't even been paying attention. I genuinely didn't even know that. I consider myself pretty plugged in. Didn't even know that. Kind of just tuned out Giants media when I'm not on here, honestly. Kind of weird how 7 out of 10 became the baseline of good. Like a 5 out of 10 is bad when it should be average by definition, right? It's actually how the UK grading scale works, by the way. Kind of, actually not really. 7 out of 10 is like the greatest thing ever in the UK, but I'm with you. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It should be a 5 out of 10. Okay, let's see. Kind of need the Patriots kicker to miss this. He drilled it. Damn. Okay. Well, let me do a fantasy check really quick. Because I have to worry about my matchup, but also a different matchup. And if I get it, if I get the dub, then the number 1 seed will be mine. However, does not look like it will be. It's not coming home this time. It's not coming home. Damn. That sucks. That really burns me. Anyway. Feel the same way. Falcons are on my mind every Sunday since we're so buns. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm just like tuning it out. I'm completely tuning out. I'm completely agree. He's our starter all of last year. Really? Oh, okay. Well, the Patriots O-line was not great last year, so there we go. All right. Well, Patriots sending off another kick. Let's see if Ellis can injure another player. He's got targets on his head. Let's see if Deontay Banks can return a kickoff touchdown. That'd be awesome. Give us a Deontay Banks moment. When in doubt. Ralph breaks the internet. Anyway. So it's 27-7 at half. Oh man, I'm not going to want to talk about this game. Hunter makes a video that's just him reading of his film essay. Oh my god. I should... It wouldn't even be entertaining. My film essays sucked, man. Like, they were fine. I just wrote what I had to. Other than my Big Lebowski senior capstone. That was a hell of a piece of literature. I've tried to get published. That dream died quick. Oh, Devin Singletary's plowing through her own guys. Okay. Well, they're showing a Monsters Inc. graphic. Get it? Because the Monsters Inc. thing is happening next week. Hope this isn't AI. That's Indian. There's at least a 70. It's called First Class Distinction, which is really good. Yeah. Yep, that's how it works. It's crazy. HK Man is a great channel. Yeah, H Swag K Man. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Put that on my other channel where I talk about things that aren't sports, like The Bachelorette, and you know, I haven't made a video for that channel in like well over a year. So again, it's tough to plug that one. Ran to his own guy. Well, that's the Giants' specialty. Come on, Dart. Airing it out. Oh, that's almost picked. Damn. Theo cannot get any separation. Again, that was not a good pass. I'm not going to excuse Dart for that one. But Theo, man, this guy, we got to stop targeting him. He's just not getting off his matchup. Like, you got to box out there, Theo. Like, he just got out-muscled. Guy made the play on the ball. At least Theo saved it, though. Theo did save the pick. Anyway, 2nd and 10. Here we go. Dart. There's Theo again. Well, I guess I was wrong. I guess Theo's the main man tonight. What I will say, I do appreciate the NFL's lax approach to offensive pass interference. I'm glad they don't call that much. That would be really annoying. I'm glad they don't. Rare moment of me talking well about the NFL. Anyway, there's Bob Kraft. They're showing Bob Kraft in his varsity jacket. Cool look, Robert. Cool look. When Dan Campbell played tight end, he looked like the dude. He still looks and talks like the dude. But yeah, no, he with the long hair, yeah, he did. I think that was intentional too. I think the look was very, very not forced, but intentional, which I already said. Is that Gunnar Olszewski making catches? I thought he was concussed. 4th and 1. It's Hodgins. 4th and 1 tempo. I say we go for it, dude. We're down 27-7. Let's go for it. Yep, Hodgins caught it. Looks good. Pat's timeout. Really? Really? Not even gonna give this to us? Really? Well, 4th and 1. I guess we lost the element of surprise. Drake May floats an absolute gem to Kyle Williams for Pat's tub. Great. Wow. Jesus. Dart with the flying knee. What the hell? I didn't even notice that. Pfft. What a pass. Yeah, and it got to him too. Damn. It's like all just kind of registering. I'm like, what got to him? What a pass. He'll make like a flag throw to Theo Johnson. I'll be like, nice pass. But he does a jump throw into a defender. I'm broken at this point. My football analysis is just down the drain. I'm telling you. They always say, if you don't got anything nice to say, don't say it. Well, here we are. Giants very well could go down 34-7. Okay, Dart. 4th and 1. Let's not do a QB sneak. Let's not do a QB sneak. Dart checks to the line. Is he under center? Hard count. We're not snapping this ball. We're not snapping this ball. Oh my God, man. Come on, dude. And why are we taking the delay of game? We could have called a timeout. There's a minute 13 left. Kafka? Why, like, call a timeout. You'll know it's on a good Christmas list. The Dyson Airwrap. I don't know. What is it? Vrabel's doing some sort of sign. I can't believe that. I can't believe we just took that delay of game. At least call a timeout, Kafka. What are we doing? It's 27-7. We're 2-10. Man, with an interim head coach and a rookie quarterback, and we're taking a delay a game on 4th and 1 at the end of the half. I know what I just said. It could be 34-7. Who cares if it's 34-7? Who cares if it's 99-7? Doesn't matter. The season's over. We got an idiot back there at punter. Our kick returner's concussed. Our defensive line is like not useless, but they're not getting to Drake May. Honestly. Need to make a list and I'm blanking. Good luck with your Christmas list, Muhammad. Drake May has not lost a single yard on a sack because he's only been sacked once. Great. Good stuff. Well, if the Patriots go down and score here, I'm going to fire Mike Kafka. Blame the coach again. Let's not forget, and I already forgot, Younghoe Koo kicked the ground. New York Giants, Monday Night Football. It almost never ends well, other than the Tommy DeVito game, which honestly, at this point, Patriots could win with Tommy DeVito. This team's a disaster. Didn't know Jeremy Springer came back from the dead and became the Patriots special teams coordinator. Didn't know that. Again, just quick passes. Just nice and quick passes by the Pats. They got their foot on the neck. They got it. That much we know for sure. Is Stephon Diggs hurt? He's not even on the field. I mean, of course, neither was Trayvon Henderson, though, so who knows? Maybe they're both hurt. Pass rush still not getting through. Pop Douglas across the middle. I mean, I'm telling you. Can we all agree Lego Ninjago's goated? Yeah, we can. Sure. Yeah. Yes. Finally, Hunter mad at Giants again. Nothing else like mad primetime embarrassment. Well, it's like... This is what the people came to see. I'm mad. I'm pissed. This has been I don't even want to say it's a whole new low because you can't even say that anymore. But what's the point? There goes Dre. There goes Ramondre. We should have just gone for it. They have the ball. Well, at best, it's going to be 30-7 going into the half. Pat's in the red zone. Thanks, Char, but I got my sister's old desk for my birthday. There you go. Need to make a list. I'm blanking besides the Giants being good. Well, don't hold your breath. Dexter Lawrence got through, but didn't have the speed. It's just sick, man. It's just so sickening. Giants, man. If I'm the Patriots, dude, take a couple end zone shots. Who cares, man? That's my take about this game. Who cares? Who cares, man? What's the point? What are we doing? Funny how Travion Henderson's out there on an obvious passing situation. There goes Pop Douglas around the outside. Nice tackle. I like it. I like it, man. All right. 4-3. They're going to kick. Great. Nice end zone shot, May. Whatever. Well, that's that. Look at my sister's old desk. That's such a Brown thing. There we go. You should put the Eagles losing on that list. Yeah, really, honestly, the Eagles falling apart. I would like to not feel dead inside watching football. That's what I want for Christmas. That'd be really great. That'd be a top 10 thing. Top 10 gifts I've ever gotten. The ability to feel something by the end of December. Knowing my team play Madden. I got to plug in my Xbox. Damn, that's a good idea, though. That is a good idea. I got to play Madden. I got to write that down, man. It's going to take too long to set up. I got to, like, unplug it. Got to get the HDMI. Got to get the converter. I don't have the tab up. It's going to take too long, but it has been noted. Madden will be played. I still have that trial. I have not spent it yet. It is now 30-7 at halftime, and the New York Giants are losing 30-7. The Giants could score 3 touchdowns, and it wouldn't matter because Mike Kafka probably doesn't even know what a 2-point conversion is. 12 minutes until we're back. And, yeah, CFB streams, should I? Put an OKC on the losing list with the Eagles? Yeah, honestly. Oh, man. The return to the CFB streams. That's what the people have been waiting for. Man, that game is fun. Just do it real quick. I'd rather see Madden Giants beat the Pats. No, man. I'm telling you, dude. Madden just makes me sad. Madden just makes me sad. Those CFB streams were fun in the summer. They were fun. They were a lot of fun. That was a good time. And I'm not opposed to gaming, but it's like Madden at this time of night. It's 6:45 West. Tart looks dead inside every time they show him. I agree. It hurts me. I'm the victim once again. It hurts me more than anyone. It's just so sickening. It's just so damn sickening. Anyways, we're doing Hunnah's Hill because I got a feeling that I'm going to want to get off right after this game. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. As fun as Madden would be. Do I need to add anyone? Does anyone new play this week? Got Jameis on here. Burrow. Gotta add Burrow. Gotta add Burrow, and we're gonna have to move Max Brosmer accordingly. Damn. Well, let me just throw Joe Burrow in the... But yeah, if you're looking for a halftime recap, the Giants, man, they just are finding new ways to look stupid. 12% shot of a scoregami. How's the hammer hanging? It's great. It's great. I'm having a ton of fun. I'm having the time of my life. This is great. This is so fun. Anyways, let me edit this really quick. Here we go. Okay. Tier Maker it's a tricky website to figure out at first. I'm not gonna lie. All right, there it is. Well, hold on. All right, we got Joe Burrow. Knew I was forgetting someone. Here we go. Hunnah's Hill. How's the hammer hanging? We're gonna find out. Jason Kelsey's talking. We're 11 minutes away from this game being back in action. So saddle up. Did you not have Joe on there? Didn't he play? Yes, he did play at the beginning of the season. I did not have Joe on there. I don't know. Now things are going to get really hazy. Okay, we're going to move some stuff around. Okay, first of all, none of these guys played, so no sense in moving them around. That being said, Max Brosmer, I really wanted to like this guy. I really did, but he doesn't belong in this tier. He belongs in the nonsense backups who can't play. Nope. 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 Sure. Nope. There it is. I'm sorry, Max Brosmer, but the proof is in the pudding. It really is. 9's not moving, unfortunately, because he didn't play. So there's that. Jackson Dart, they're re-showing him get smacked, which was not a fun day for New York Giants. Move 9 tier down. Is that what we're doing? I mean, he didn't play, though. It's not fair to move the guy. He didn't play. Bro kicked the ground. Yeah, I remember that. He didn't play, so I would feel cheap moving him. I'd feel real cheap. How does that look, though? No. No. He's sticking. He's sticking for now. Whoops, I messed up. Again, tier maker is tricky. There we go. Move Carson up 1, I think. Carson Wentz. Is that what we're doing? Carson Wentz is done. He's finished. At least Browning can get a touchdown. Yeah, and also 19. Well, that's true, actually. I was going to say, and also a bunch of picks. But then again, Brosmer threw 4. Not putting him in unlimited. He's faking injury. Move him down. We're leaving Carson Wentz. Okay. All right, let's do this. Tyrod won. They won a game. There we go. Saints can't. Tyler Shuck didn't play off the page bad. I'm not going to sit here and act like I watched every Tyler Shuck snap. But from what I know, Saints lost. I'm sick of Tyler Shuck. There we go. Falcons lost. That sucked. Not that Kirk Cousins played terribly, I don't think. I think he played fine, right? I don't remember the exact stats, but I think he was okay. Let's check. Falcons game. Let's revisit the Falcons game for all the Falcons fans. Yeah, he lost to the Jets. So there you go. Forgot about this. Not a bad game. Lost to the Jets. So there you go. Not moving him up. Geno's sticking. Mariota actually played a decent game. Hate it or love it, Mariota's moving up. And you know what? I think we gotta thin out the herd a little bit here and pretty bad. I really do think so. I don't see a world where Tyler Huntley's better than a lot of these guys. Not, Rattler. I'm over Rattler. I'm over seeing him. I'm over his face. Clearly Tyler Shuck's the man, so we'll put him right there. Kyler is gonna stay for now, I guess. Penix. Sick of Penix. Moving to the back end of this tier. He didn't play. I'm breaking rules left and right. Kyler kind of belongs in the 9 tier, to be honest. Mariota was baller last night. Yeah, he was. He really was. And that's a tough defense, too. So Mariota's definitely going to be higher up this tier. Move Gino to blame it on me tier. But then it would be between this. And that would be another tier. And the last thing we need is another tier. I like the idea, though. I like the idea. It's just then we got a whole nother thing. Oh, the music stopped. Just realized that. Oh, well, I'm glad it stopped, honestly. All right. Back to it. Back to it. Okay. Kyler, you're our Minnesota Vikings fan brother. There we go. Yep. Okay, Mariota. Okay, with Mariota, he played really well. He did. I'm not going to put him in meh, but you know what? We'll give Mariota his time. He's been playing okay. Most of these guys didn't play. The Dolphins won another game, though. Tua, welcome to meh. Let's do it. Why not? Why not give Tua some love? Why the hell not? Tyrod also deserves some credit. I'll put him right there. No, I won't. We'll put him right there. I'm not too thrilled about Tyrod Taylor. It's not like he played amazing, but he won the game. Winners win. Cam Ward, he's playing better. He's holding on to the ball. I like Cam Ward. I do. We're going to throw him right there. We're moving Cam Ward up. Stroud up. Yeah, because Stroud played, right? Stroud played and won, right? Or was this another Davis Mills week and everyone's playing tricks on me? Nope, Stroud did play. I mean, no touchdowns and threw a pick, but hey, he did play. Move him up. He's already at the top of meh. I don't know. He's not really good for fantasy. We're going to move Dak. Don't worry. We're going to move Dak. I don't know if I'm going to move Stroud, honestly. I think top of meh was a little high to begin with, to be honest with you. Raj is moving down, though. That's for sure. We're moving Raj. I'll do it. Why not? We're moving him down to pretty bad. Pretty bad for Aaron Rodgers. He's got a bloody nose. He's complaining. He's blaming people in the press conferences. His career's over. I think he decided that yesterday, and I think we all know it. Tyrod did beat the Falcons. Cam Ward versus Shador this week. Perfect timing. Again, Shador, he lost. We'll get to that. That's the last piece of the puzzle, figuring out where to put Shador. Now, to our meh tier. I want to say the Niners won. The Niners played, right? Yeah, they played the Browns and they won. And Brock Purdy played better than I expected. The Browns defense is for real, and Brock Purdy, all things considered, didn't turn the ball over, I guess. So there's that. So, oh God, man, Brock Purdy's so frustrating. We'll move him up a little bit, right below Jameis. There we go. That's where we're at with Brock Purdy. Tua's moving up. I don't know by how much, though. Bryce Young. Bryce Young's going right there. I was going to move him ahead of Jordan Love. I really was. But the Packers won. I'm going to have to move Jordan Love up. I really am. We're moving him to the Y tier. Here's John. Would be great. They're doing all these monsters of Dart trying too much. Also, they show the rest of the team doing fuck all on the field. Yeah, no, the ESPN broadcast has been a sick joke today. They've been making fun of the Giants left and right, and I don't care for it. I'm completely with you. Rodgers mimicking Roethlisberger. Yeah, seriously. Taking a dive. Not too much on my buddy Raj. We had a rough few weeks. Yeah, well, Younghoe Koo missed the ball. He Charlie Browned himself. I cannot believe it. Shador above Penix. Well, that's going to stay. Shador's above everyone right now. Stafford deserved 9 for how he played this week. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Stafford has to move down. Oh, that's right. I'm excited. Okay, let's finish this tier out, though. Jacoby Brissett, not too inspiring. We're moving to the end of this tier. I don't want to move him to pretty bad, but I don't know. Sick of it. Joe Flacco's not even playing anymore, so it just feels weird putting him in this tier of starting quarterbacks. But I don't want to put him in terrible. He'll go in pretty bad. I know, again, we're breaking rules, moving people that didn't play, but Joe Flacco's not that awesome. Okay, I think this is a perfect tier for Joe Flacco. That, like, backup starter fringe. There you go. Sorry, Cam Ward, but that's the truth. Yeah, and Davis Mills is going to stick. And because of that, we'll move 2 ahead of him. Sure, why not? Other than that, I think this is it for the Met tier. Ball bouncing off Theo's hands in the end zone. He's trying too hard. He's freaking out. He's completely crashing out. I agree. Theo's in his own head. Cutting Koo was the only good decision Raheem Moron made this season instead. Apparently, I can't believe it, man. I cannot believe he kicked the ground. Love is going to stay right there. I'm not moving him. Flacco deserves a spot meh above Mills. But he's not playing anymore, and he wasn't that great. The last few games, I didn't even, like, move it correctly. I should have moved Flacco down last week after the Bengals lost, and he didn't look good at all. Turned the ball over a bunch. I should have moved him down last week, so I don't think he deserves it. Hurts move under Caleb. Okay, so now we're going to get into the real meat and potatoes. I hate Bo Nix. That's going to stay right there. Okay. This is where this is the money part. This is where, you know, opinions are had, takes are made. I don't know where to start. Okay. The starting good for fantasy. Who's moving up? Who's moving down? This is out of order for the moment. Well, we say around here all the time that wins are a QB stat, and the Colts did not win. And I don't want to be done with Dan Jones. I just don't. It would hurt too much. But he objectively lost to CJ Stroud. And right now, as it stands, he's 3 tiers ahead of CJ Stroud. This one's going to hurt. Moving Daniel Jones down. Moving in between Stroud and Bryce. We're moving him between Stroud and Bryce, and I say that with a heavy heart. Can we get a moment? I'm pausing the music. Can we get a moment for Dan Jones? All right, moment's been had. Dan Jones has been adequately celebrated. I saw Kay Adams made a video saying that Bryce Young is the best quarterback out of the 23 class. That would put him over Stroud. We'll see how that take ages. I don't inherently agree with it, but it could. I mean, it could make sense in a few weeks for sure. But at the moment, it's a little bit of a warmer take. All right, not Trevor Lawrence. Justin Herbert is Justin Herbert. He's injured. His offensive line sucks. They beat the Raiders. Congratulations, Justin Herbert. Don't even want to put him in good for fantasy, to be honest. Darnold down. Replace the image of Herbert with him getting pushed down by Max Crosby. There's not like a high-res screenshot of that. I like the idea, though. If someone can find a high-res screenshot, I'm down. Caleb, Trevor, Herbert. This is tricky. This is tricky. One thing's for sure. Trevor's moving up. Andy Sams, here's a bribe to not move Shador. Thanks for the 20, Andy. I appreciate that, man. Well, the bribe's been had, so now I gotta rethink some things. But hey, you know what? Because Andy said that, we'll spoil this. Almost perfect. Give him another week of practice. Come on. Give him another week of practice. Shadour's going to stick. It's going to be a lot of movement in this tier, though. I do not know what to do. The Bears have a great record. All right, let's make some decisions. Let's make some decisions. Caleb Williams is moving up. Trevor Lawrence is moving up. Justin Herbert. I don't want to. I don't want to. I might have to. 15 for 20, 2 tubs, a pick, 3 sacks. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. We're moving him here, ahead of Bo Nix. Oregon QBs. Done. Simple. Gonna make it green. Gonna make it green. There we go. And good for fantasy is now eliminated as a tier. Things are changing. Also, half is starting, by the way. But I'll finish this. I really thought I'd be quicker with this, but I cannot decide. Oregon QBs. There we go. Herbo to elite. Yeah, no thanks. Who else are we moving down? We're moving Jalen Hurts down, but he's not an Oregon QB, so he's got to go to Y. He's got to go to Y. Jared, the Lions lost. I'm gonna move him down to Y. I'm sorry. I'm gonna move him down. I'm gonna move the guy down. Okay. Dak made it happen. I forgot how Baker played. I'm getting ahead of myself. Pat Mahomes. Chiefs lost. They did. They lost. Putting Patrick Mahomes behind Jackson Dart. Let's see. You know what? Dart's been putting it on him. Lame ducks. I like that more. Lame duck. I like that more. That's funny. Lame duck. Chard will not tolerate Herbert disrespect. Well, welcome to the channel. Sam Darnold goes down. Yeah, he does. He goes down to pretty good. Let's not freak out here. Look, Patrick Mahomes lost. If things go as we think they're gonna go, and the Giants are down 30-7, Jackson Dart will have also lost. So let's see if Devin Singletary gets the first down there. He did. Huge. So look, the Bears are rolling, and I don't love Caleb Williams. And I'm not gonna put him. I'm not moving him up any further. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't move this tier anymore. Screw it, Herbo to best. No thanks. No thanks. I can't do it. I can't do it. I want to. I can't. Okay. Then we got Dart's gonna stay. I've never seen Hunter's Hill movement. Somehow Trevor's barely moved up. Like that. Yeah, we've deleted some tiers, but I just feel like I think this is about right. Oh! Jackson Dart just floated a perfect pass to Theo Johnson. Dart's sticking, man. Dart's not moving. Dart's too damn good. I think he's better than Caleb Williams, and that's not changing, okay? And I'm not going to put Trevor Lawrence ahead of Patrick. You know what? I'm not. I won't. I will not be galed into putting Trevor Lawrence in the top 7 of NFL QBs. I mean, the Jags did win, though. They did beat the Titans, and Trevor played well. I want to give the guy his credit. He deserves his respect. And because of that, and because I'm sick of watching Caleb Williams, moving Trevor up one more as well. So now we can all get together and say it. Trevor Lawrence is a top 10 quarterback. There you go. Pump should move up 291, 4 touchdowns. Loss was not his fault. Yeah, but he still doesn't have the deep ball. The eye test isn't there. Again, we move the goalposts all the time around here. And just the deep ball's not there for Mahomes. Lamar needs to drop. Lamar will. You know what, actually? You're kind of right, though. Mahomes did play well. Darnold didn't. He lost, but, let's not be so reductive. Lamar's moving down, that's for sure. And Dak moved up as well. Yeah, we're going to keep Mahomes there, though. Let's not freak out here and say that Dak is worse than Patrick Mahomes. Come on. 8-4 division leaders. Credit where it's due. Top 10 QB. Credit where it is due. Let's see the 2nd and 8 for the Giants. I haven't even been commenting on it. Little run. Nice. Why not establish the run? I mean, we're down 23, but sure, let's establish the run. I like it. Again, shout out to Andy Sams for the donation. Okay. Matthew Stafford is moving down. Not going to move him down crazy. He had a bad game. So who's moving up to best? That's the last question. T-Law beat Mahomes. T-Law over Mahomes. Exactly. Yeah, I can't have that simple of a logic. Cannot have that simple of a formula here. Mahomes is playing better. And T-Law's good. But at the end of the day, I kind of want to put Lamar Jackson below Dart, but then that's just going to feel wrong. Just realized the top 4 quarterbacks in this tier of white. little biased, I guess, apparently. How'd Baker do? I don't really remember this game too much. Cardinals, Bucks, god damn. 18 for 28, 194, a touchdown, got the run involved. Yeah, you really would like to see a better game out of Bake if they're going to play the damn Cardinals. I agree, but it's low-key either May or Dak. Yeah, we're going to move Baker down. They did win, and Dak's moving up. I hate saying it, but Dak's moving up. So that would put... and I got to add Joe Burrow. Damn, I got to add Joe Burrow. You're completely right. Good call, American Dragon, son. Beat Philly and KC in 4 days. Yeah, Dak's moving up for sure. Which means, let's see Dart on 4. We're going for it on 4th and 6. Finally, Dart and Theo Johnson drops another pass. Cool. Great. Fun. Nice. Anyways, according to what's the game that's currently on, Drake May goes up to best. And that's what I was getting at. As it stands right now, the Pats hold on, which I'm assuming they will. Trevor threw for 3 touchdowns against the Cardinals. Hey, you see? Trevor's good. Got to move him ahead of Baker. Baker just hasn't been that great the last few games. Last, like, month or so, to be honest with you. He hasn't been elite. He hasn't. I don't know. Am I crazy to say that? He's pretty good. But he's kind of come down a little bit. I'm just moving Baker Mayfield down, straight up. I feel bad about it. Dart is best at best, his team holds him back. Yeah, Dart at best. Yeah, seriously, that's what we should do. I can't believe how much Dak love I'm giving. Where are we going to put Stafford? Where are we going to put May, Dak, and the rest of this tier? Holmes is back to elite. Sure, nice. And in best, who is it going to be? Is it going to be Drake May, who's had an easy schedule? Or is it going to be Dak Prescott? You know, I really thought it was going to be Drake May. Drake May is awesome, and he deserves all the credit he's getting. He's going to be the leading favorite for MVP odds. And yet, there's something about this. There's something about this list that's making me say, Dak is moving up to best. Dak is right there, man. Why not? And by the way, Drake May is ahead of Stafford. There we go. This is it. This is our top 5. Dak is moving up to best. Bryce Young. Yeah, serious. I should have put Bryce Young up there. Got to be Dak over Drake. And it is. Dak Prescott. I went from putting him outside of the top 10, getting into debates about how Dak Prescott's overrated, to now saying Cowboys are the most points scored in the NFL. That's a fact. Dak Prescott is winning these games. He beat the Super Bowl rematch, Chiefs and Eagles in 4 days or whatever. Dak deserves his credit. I can't believe I'm doing it, but there we go. Last thing, where's Burrow going to go? It's Joe Burrow, so I'm not going to put him in Y. He's better than Lame Duck. But is he better than Trevor? No. Is he better than Caleb? Yeah. There you go. Pretty good. Pretty good. There you go. Anyway, so the game's back. Dak's getting better. He smoked both teams. I think we can all agree with this tier list. I think we can all agree with this. The elite is thinning out a little bit. We got a lot of people in pretty good. Lame duck tier. We got the Y tier, which again, I don't even know. Should I just system QB? But calling Jaden Daniels a system QB is not fair. But he's also not playing. This whole tier got usurped out from Jaden Daniels' nose. And because of that, it's going below Bryce Young. Sorry, Jaden Daniels, but Bryce Young's the man. We all know it. T-Law has a better record, better than the Chiefs with worse talents, putting over Mahomes, and Mahomes in trash. Make a whole new tier called trash and put Mahomes in it. Curb references appreciated. Yes, been watching that show. Giants didn't get on 4th and 6, by the way. Pats football, 2nd and 6. This game's going to go quick. The Pats are just going to run the clock out. This game's going to go really fast. I don't know if Stephon Diggs is injured. I haven't seen him on the field a whole lot. I think he got 1 catch, and then he just hasn't been playing. Dane Belton with a good TFL. There we go. Trevor being top 10 is acceptable for now. Let's see him batter the Colts next week. If he batters the Colts, I say this every week. If Trevor wins, we're moving him to best. No, I don't know. We got it just for team with Burrow. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I think this is about perfect, though. Like Shador Sanders. And because Andy Sam's threw the 20 in, we are keeping Shador Sanders here. Full disclosure, I would have moved him. They're rotating him in and out. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, there he is, I think. Haven't seen him in a minute, though. Check it down, May. Just check it down to Travion Henderson. Don't overthink it, man. Drake May to the outside, gets a first down. He's outrunning Abdul Carter now. That's great. Holmes and Lamar are legacy picks right now because if it was this season alone, they'd be below Caleb. For sure, yeah. No, they're for sure legacy picks. Again, you guys convinced me with Patrick, though. Like, he did have a good game against the Cowboys, but again, he lost his deep ball. I keep saying that, but he's just not as fun to watch anymore. Didn't turn the ball over, though. Really craving a pizza. 4 touchdowns? Yeah, sure. Diggs has been playing hurt, I believe. Ah, damn. I agree with Gale, but telling you right now he's better than Mahomes, Baker, and Lamar. I never agree with Gale. Well, things change. Trevor Henderson's loose for 3 yards. Well, this is where we're at. Trevor is on the precipice. He is a top 10 QB, all right? Carter's put on weight during the season. Really? Is he getting all tonky? Great. This year sucks. All right. We're going to download this, save it. But yeah, that was the Hunnah's Hill for the week. Because again, not going to have a lot to say after this game. That's for sure. So there we go. When in doubt, who you going to call? And here's the updated list. I've actually condensed it a little bit. Not too shabby. Pop Douglas, first down. Good for us. Don't know why I'm stuck on the Chiefs-Cowboys box score. That's not what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. The 30-7 blowout on Monday Night Football. This is it. Hunter, have you seen the Cam Newton, Keon Coleman video? I think so. I think I have. Yeah, I've seen the edit. It's like, you got to be better. I have seen that. Drake May looks like he smells like ham. I like that. It's funny. It's a good take. We like Drake May around here, but that's a good take. I like it. Nice. That looks a little more chalk. Nice. Increase the pixels a little bit. For sure gonna get copyrighted on this music. Keyshawn Boutte. Did about 8 yards on first down. It's very tough. Very tough to talk about this one. You know, all the funny stuff already happened. All the bad luck. So now it's just Patriots playing keep away, and we have nothing to do about it. Been laughing at it all day. I love cookies. Pat has never been fun. Chiefs have always sucked. They're garbage. They've played garbage. Mahomes can suck. I can't accept that he would be awful if he wasn't Mahomes. You're right. If he wasn't Patrick Mahomes, then he wouldn't be an elite. But then again, he's won multiple Super Bowls, so he gets a point for that. He does. Hater, love it. Trayvon Henderson moving like a bowling ball. 3rd and 1. At least my fantasy team's bacon. That's the one thing. Unless Stephon Diggs gets 26 points to finish this game out, we are in good shape, fellas. Boutte's a real X now. Is he? He has been really getting involved. Having a decent day, 4 for 35. I haven't really been watching too much Keyshawn Boutte tape. I had him on the fantasy team for a minute there, but then I hopped off the train. Look at that, Ramondre losing yards in a short distance situation. Look at that. Who would have thought? It should be based only on this year. It should be, but it's not. It is for most players. Mahomes gets the leg up. 4 touchdowns, man, on Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day, Pat. 4th down for the Patriots. Trakeman taking shots at the Eagles for no reason in the first half made me chuckle. I'm not watching with sound, but I do believe it. Trakeman and Joe Buck have been phoning in all year. They're showing a graphic right now where Morgan Moses is the odd man out. I think it's funny when they do graphics, and clearly one person didn't show up for picture day. So Morgan Moses had things to do this week for the Monday Night Football photo shoots. He was a deep guy last year, and they made him a really, really good job making him into possession rounds. Yeah, he is like, he does definitely, I feel this pressure to always agree with John. And the Patriots go for it on 4th and 6 and find Diggs underneath. Patriots went for it on 4th and 6 just now. Up 30-7. They do not respect us. They just straight up don't. Whatever. I'm not even mad. But I'm with you though, John. Boutte has been a lot better. Nice to see improvement there. Just noticed the guy in Fantasy League who's 3-9 is CD Jettas, Jonathan Taylor. What the hell? Fantasy is crazy. Fantasy is crazy, man. Sometimes you have the best team and you get the worst luck. Happens to me all the time. Why is Ramondre still out there? AJ Brown was great on Friday. However, the Eagles were not at all. But anyway, here's Drake May. Look at that. Ramondre Stevenson. Oh, wait. Still losing yards. Ramondre Stevenson, negative carry. Synonymous at this point. What's the tier list called? Hunnah's Hill. Not Hunnah's in-season hill, not Hunnah's limited hill, just Hunnah's Hill. We make the rules as we go. Butte had first-round talent, but he fell because of off-field issues. Oof. Patriots are really finding a lot of diamonds in the rough. I mean, Drake May was the third quarterback off the board, to be fair. Diamond in the rough, third overall pick. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, Diggs is wearing the cold coat, so I feel like he's going to take a couple plays at least. Second and 11 for the New England Patriots. Drake May drops back. Going long. Missed him. Butte couldn't find separation. Who are you going to call? Paulson Adebo. Let's go. What's it? Oh, what's the tier list called? Can't find it. Oh, I hear ya. It's here. I'll just link it. Let's link it here. If anybody wants to make their own tier, which again, I'm not trying to build a following on Tier Maker, so you know, do with that what you will. But if you ever want to make a tier list of your own. Just because this says all the quarterbacks. Just saying. It says all the quarterbacks. If you ever want to like make one, send it to me if you want. But if you don't, you know, it's all good. Just feel like Tier Maker, they don't really have a good search algo. So, Trayvon Henderson bobbling a ball, dropped it. Great. Oh, as everyone knows, only Trevor can move down in games where he throws for almost 300 yards, multiple scores. Mahomes, Baker, Lamar all get special treatment. Gale's pissed. Gale's pissed. Look, Trevor, you act like I'm so unfair to Trevor Lawrence. Should I pull up last week's box score? Like, you act like I'm like a Trevor hater. Meanwhile, I've been championing them. Yeah, he beat the Cardinals, 3 touchdowns. You just forgot about one other stat. And 3 bad picks, I might add. And then, what, because they beat the Titans, he's now better than Patrick Mahomes? Is that what we're talking about now? Just saying. Kick is up. Kick is no good. Looked like it was blocked. Hold on. This Giants team might have a little bit of life. Hold on. Giants football. Down 23. Bum, 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 bum. I can't wait. I have the sound off, so I can't hear the fourth quarter, so take me home song. It's devastating. Jags are a good team, but T-Law isn't anything impressive. See, I'm glad we're on the same page now. Apparently, this is the second game in a row where they invited Randy Moss to Foxborough. Is he showing up? Is he there? That's nice. You didn't see the pics, bro. Yeah, I did, man. Two weren't his fault. We had a whole discussion in here about Trevor Lawrence. At the end of the day, 3 picks are 3 picks. He also, we looked at his stats last night. He's like 14 and 11. Touchdown to pick. Look at Trevor here. 16 to 11. Okay, so that's better. 16 to 11. That's not great. He's high up there in picks. Trevor Lawrence is third, tied for, well, yeah, I guess third. He's third in picks. And there's Joe Flacco, by the way, the guy who's supposed to be on the same tier as Tua, who also has thrown a few picks, that's for sure. I guess that's fair. Yeah, but Tua's winning games. Joe Flacco got benched. Sam Darnold's thrown a couple, but that was a couple games. That Myers trade really helped them, for sure. For sure. He's definitely stretching the field out a lot better. 11 picks for T-Law, just saying. Just saying. Giants football. Let's go. Jags decided to give Lawrence bigger targets. That's why he's playing better. Yeah. See? John's a big Trevor Lawrence hater. See? I don't make the rules here. Except I do. Ah! Really want that pizza. Damn. A sadness pizza. Oh, man. Dude, my fantasy league texted me, GG, you beat me. Great. You know what sucks when you're waiting on an email and you don't get it? Waiting for a text is one thing. Waiting for an email, don't care for that. Nice. Okay, well. Giants football, no thank you. Yeah, seriously. Let's talk about anything else. Oh yeah, Giants at the ball. Well, if they win this game now, I may forgive them for the Broncos game. I won't. They won't. They won't win this game, by the way. Just made pizza earlier. It was awesome. You know what I realized last night? Because, you know, I have a lot of late nights editing, which I haven't been doing too much lately, but streaming and stuff. So I normally just skip dinner and eat after these streams. And I'm out and about. It's like 10 o'clock. Everything's closed. And I realized something. I'm like, man, I could spend $20 at some shitty fast food place. Or I could just go to the grocery store. Hunnaball discovers groceries. Because groceries are really expensive. But when you compare them to fast food, it's kind of a deal. So I could have gone to like Cane's or some other chicken joint. But instead, I just bought frozen chicken nuggets and then frozen fries and had double the portion for the same price. Doesn't feel like you're saving money, but you are. Tyrone Tracy, 7 yards. Try being a Cardinals fan. I would rather not. But again, it's... Look, Cardinals, Giants, 6-7. That's the thing. I can't believe I just said that. But both fan bases suck. No sense in trauma comparing. But hey. Jags have a good defense, but the offense would be nothing without T-Law, without their quarterback. I guess you're right. Team leads in drop rates and picks caught per receiver tips. Not only that, their offensive line's bottom 50%. I thought you were a Jags fan, Gale, not just a Trevor Glazer. Jackson Dart keeping it. Can we just slide, man? I mean, he goes head forward. I guess he's protecting himself a little bit, but damn, I'm literally leaving the grocery store right now. Let's go. I love how American Dragon Son just throws these streams on and just does things. I think that's badass. Listen to it like a podcast. Puts less pressure on me to put entertaining content on the screen. It's nice. If you stick to any other quarterback not named Mahomes, Lamar, Allen, they'd have another horrendous season. I thought you said Trevor was better than Mahomes, though. If you put Caleb Williams on this Jags team, that would be really messy. Wandale cuts inside. It gets about, I don't know, 6 yards, 7. Trump, if only you really understood the pain. I understand the pain. Being a Cardinals fan sucks. I get it. But they made an NFC championship game within the last decade. That's something. Not every fan base can say that. Yeah, Michael Bidwell's a crook, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. He's a terrible person, but the stadium's nice. Arizona's a cool area. Shout out the Sun Devils, you know. Take the good with the bad. Not a lot of wins, though, and not a lot of legends in Cardinals history. It's very tough. Very tough. I can name, I don't know. We've done this before on stream, but a fun little thing, a test to see how much ball you know. Tyrone Tracy first down, by the way. Little ball knowledge test. Name an Arizona Cardinal, like legend. Name a legendary Arizona Cardinal. Current doesn't count. And besides Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald's the easy one. Larry Fitzgerald and what, Darnell Dockett? The only other one I can think of, Hall of Famer Aeneas Williams. But even him, not a lot of people know about him. Pat Tillman, that's another one. But again, Pat Tillman's not like an all-time great. He was just an all-time great guy. Salute to Pat Tillman. Can't believe you just said the Sun Devils. Well, you know, we got Otis here, Sun Devil. If I was a Cardinals fan, I may have left with Fitzgerald. That's what I mean. It's just Fitzgerald. It's just Fitzgerald. Larry Wilson, that's a good one. That's a good one. Anquan barely counts. Anquan barely counts. I see Anquan as a Raven. I know he mostly played on the Cardinals, but I see him as a Raven. Peace be upon you, Cardinals fan. I've saved over $600 at the grocery store. There we go. That's huge. Adrian Wilson was a beast. That's for sure. That's a good pull. But a legend, a Cardinals legend, though, Adrian Wilson. No, it's Arizona Wildcats. Ooh, we got a Wildcat and we got a Sun Devil in here. Otis, you still in the building? Run game's improved, and old ETN rookie tunes into the same of any running backs. ETN's having a great season. Come on, man. ETN's doing well. ETN is eating. Come on. Okay, 2nd and 2. Referee's stopping the play for a second. He wants to make sure everything's good. Make sure the clock's right. All that. Sure. I just think it's crazy, though. The lack of history the Arizona Cardinals have. I feel like outside of Pat Tillman, they didn't exist before 1990. But they very much did. I barely know who's playing now on the Cardinals. Yeah, exactly. Pat Pete. Pat Pete's good. But again, I'm more so thinking Pat Pete's a good option. I guess the better question is, we were playing wide receiver, like a wide receiver quiz, trying to figure out just like old players. And there was like a Cardinals player from 87. And I was like, I couldn't name a Cardinals player that played before 2000 other than Aeneas Williams and Pat Tillman. Couldn't name him. And I guess Anquan Bolden, I think he was drafted in the 90s. So maybe he counts. But other than that, no, he definitely wasn't drafted in the 90s. What am I talking about? Magic of Liam Cohen. It's not about who's running. It's about the blocking schemes. Larry Centers. Larry Sellers? Big Lebowski character? Never heard of Larry Centers. Is Josh Rosen a Cardinals legend? I mean, he's had a big impact on the season and on the franchise. On the franchise. I'm all over the place. Because I had like a Freudian moment there where I was like, this season sucks. I'm just watching the Giants play. We're killing clock. Down 23. We're killing clock. We just want to get out of here. David Boston was the one I missed. Yes, it was. Good pull. I think David Boston, actually, I think it was the Patriots one. I forget which Cardinals receiver I missed. Jake Plummer. Is that really it? The point isn't hating this Jags team, but it's casuals who hate on Trevor just don't like him because of the hype he had in college. That's a fair take to have. He definitely is graded unfairly. I agree with that. I do. Jake Plummer overrated. Well, that's the end of 3 in Foxborough. We did Hunters Hill. We are over 2 hours in this stream. Please drop a like if you haven't already. This game has been hell. I've hated almost every second of it. Youngwei Koo kicking the ground. I just don't know when this is going to end. Larry Centers had 100 catches as a fullback. Jesus, really? Wow, talk about a check down king. He was probably sick in fantasy. What was I going to look up? Damn it, what was I going to look up? I completely forgot. Damn. Oh well, guess we'll never know. Oh, Tankathon. That's Tankathon. That's what I was going to look up. Okay. So if the Giants... So the way we're at right now, the Giants are going to have lost 7 straight. Right there with the Titans. I don't know if the Titans... Who will have a... I'm assuming it's the Giants, right? Because strength of schedule, right? So the Giants will have a higher pick, provided they... Well, either way, yeah, they haven't had their bye yet, so they'll have a higher pick than the Saints. But I guess with the same record, this is how the tiebreaker shakes out. Okay. Well, the Giants are going to have the 2nd overall pick. Dan Deerdorf, that's good. That's a good pull. His card was cool in Madden, the right tackle. Good pull. Damn. Yeah, dude, this is gross. I love the thought of someone just stumbling into this stream and just seeing me look at Tankathon instead of the game. Because that's at the end of the day, that's all that matters. One of the best pass catching backs ever. As a fullback, no less, too. It sounds like just backs in general. 100 passes, that's nuts. Can we kick out Damian? His Wildcats are too noisy, choking in March Madness. We don't kick anyone out. Especially not Broncos fans. Otis, get better at winning. This is going to be funny. This is going to be fun. It's a good one. That is a good one. Is JJ Watt a Cardinals legend? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't go that far. 7:22. I'm trying to figure out if I should text this girl I went on a date with yesterday. I sent the last text, but I was like kind of waiting for her to hit me back. Whatever. ASU's just as pathetic as the Sun Belt. Come on. Come on. Anyway, end of the 3rd quarter. Let's just do a quick box score check. Jackson Dart's playing fine. 13 for 17, 99 yards. I'd love to see him pass the ball, but we're too damn afraid. We have more rush attempts than passing attempts, and we're down 30-7. Just goes to show how locked in this team is. We're just giving up. We're just giving up. The culture is so bad. Have you looked at all on who the Giants should draft? Everyone, man. Carnell Tate. I haven't looked at anyone, actually. I said everyone. I haven't looked at anyone. It hurts me too much. But Carnell Tate's the option. Look at this. We're going Wildcat. Devin Singletary. Fake end around to Jackson Dart. Wow, this play actually was kind of cool. Devin Singletary's going to score. Touchdown Giants. Who had Devin Singletary in fantasy? That's cool. I'm happy for the guy. Damn. But at the end of the day, can we see our rookie quarterback throw the football? Man. Like, only the Giants could be down 3 scores a whole game and still be too afraid to let our rookie quarterback do some. Get involved. Forgot the Wildcats do have a Big 12 football championship. There you go. That was a sick play. I liked it. But man. Touchdown is confirmed, I think. You'd think that we're down so much. We'd be throwing the ball. We'd be taking risks. We've been trying stuff. Mike Kafka wants to show that he's a real baller, but no. Giants going for 2 now. The Giants have gone for 2 twice this year. They are 1 for 2. Let's see if they can improve their percentage and go to 2 and 3. Giants 2 and 3? Sounds impossible. Meant 2-4-3. Jackson Dart scrambling around. Looks like Cam Ward. And he finds Darius Slayton. Nice pass. That was fun. Shoot. Okay. Maybe the Giants are back. I don't know. Maybe I've been doing all this complaining. Maybe the Giants will win. Like I said, Giants come back and win this one. I will remake the Imagine video. Post it on Shorts. Peterson decided to mess with the offense, hiring Ryan Nielsen. Jags became top 5. Bottom in points allowed, yards allowed. Wait, bottom 5. I'm so dumb. Bottom 5 yards allowed. Trevor with a bum shoulder gets hurt again and shut down. Long time ago. Again, Trevor Lawrence is in the top 10. I feel like that is a fair grade of Trevor Lawrence. And the fact that Gail's still going on about this is so funny. Love it. Gail defends Trevor Lawrence more than most people would defend anyone, honestly. I wouldn't defend a single player like Gail's defending Trevor Lawrence. Maybe Dart. Maybe. I don't know. I hate this Josh Allen Pistachios ad. Whatever. Texas Tech got a shot at the Natty. Imagine. That'd be fun. Not against Georgia or Ohio State. Now he's fully healthy, 8-4 leading the division with 2 of those losses being on the defense. The other 2 losses happening against PFF's top 2 graded teams currently. Let's add as much information as we can and just ignore the fact that he's thrown 11 interceptions. Lawrence is definitely good. Yeah. It's good. I like him more than Justin Herbert. I think that's a hot take. He's good. End of story. There you go. Texas Tech has like a $20 billion roster. They better do something. Love all the loose conversations we're having. Okay, there's 14:54 left in this fourth quarter. We'll see how this game breaks. We really will. But I hope you guys are winning in fantasy. You know, I don't know if Raina's still here, but I'm assuming she lost after that Devin Singletary score. Just an Idea Gaming is here. Trevor Lawrence, one of those players who either gets really good or does really bad. Rarely just all right. That's the take. He's very sporadic. He's very up and down. And I'm not trying to ride the Trevor Lawrence roller coaster. Just saying. Kafka's closer to a 3-9 quarterback sneak than already seeing what he has in a rookie quarterback. Yeah. Exactly. And then actually seeing, why can't I read today? This small text is messing with me. Then actually seeing what he has in the rookie quarterback. Yeah. Why make other teams make you think you're a good coach? Why put out a good game? Why put out, like, you know, I cannot talk right now. Why put out a good game if you're Mike Kafka? What's the point of trying to get another job? The season's over anyway, so just give up. We gave up before the game even started. We're benching our best players because of disciplinary issues. You know who that should be on? The coaches. I know it sounds counterintuitive to blame the coaches when a player makes a mistake, but if the culture's bad, that starts up top. And Mike Kafka wasn't the head coach the whole season. But man, he's showing why. He's showing why he'll probably never make that jump. He's been doing this all season as the play caller too. Calling the game passive aggressively. Trying not to lose. Meanwhile, tonight, we were trying not to win. Literally trying not to win. Not trying not to lose. Trying not to win. 15-30 looks winnable, but we all know it isn't. We all know it isn't. Crazy Gabe Davis moved to the Jags to come back to the Bills a year later. And then, yeah, do nothing. Talk about a fall off. Abdul just want to freak out a bit. Let him play. Yeah, honestly, dude's got a sack. Colts or Jags? Probably Jags, honestly, at this point. Probably the Jags. After all this stuff Gale said, probably the Jags. I don't know. Just feels simple. Feels easy. I think someone lit a candle somewhere. It's weird because I live alone. Anyways. Hunter Henry outlet pass. That's a first down Pats. And then some. Bobby Okereke. Nice strong tackle. Someone lost a tooth just now. That's bad. Saw a tooth go flying. Well, Pats on the 43. And, you know, they're like, well, I guess we're just going to run the ball now. Pats are playing keep away. And that's great defense to do it against. Let's put Ramondre in. Maybe Ramondre will fumble. That's what the Giants need to do. They need to wait for Ramondre to get the ball and then punch it out. That's a good plan. Understand who you're going against. If Mike Vrabel wants to be a stubborn asshole about it. Okay, so Ramondre is in the backfield. It's definitely going to be a handoff. Punch it out. Punch it out. Almost. Good try. Good try. I'm rooting Colts on. I put a $1 parlay to win 2K. Colts Super Bowl is the final leg. That's nuts. That's so funny. What a spot. What a spot to be in. That's awesome. Good for you, Just an Idea Gaming. I hope it hits. Give Dan Jones a ring. God, who would bet Colts Super Bowl? That's bold. I like it. I'm a fan. Ugh. Drake May has been playing pretty well, though. Got to give credit where it's due. He has been playing pretty well. Damien, this is still a Sun Devil stream, right, Hannah? Yeah, I guess. I mean, Otis has been around here too long for it not to be a Sun Devil stream. And also, we like Sam Levitt around here. Travion Henderson getting the first down. Check down, I guess. I'm just saying stuff now. I cannot talk. I cannot talk. I need to eat. Need to eat. My friend has a Pats Gunner jersey. He just freaked out on that hit. Levi is here. Bears are still the #1 seed in the NFC. Just can't ever forget that. Enjoy it while you can. Because the Bears have some tough games coming up. Hopefully they win them all, though. The Bears-Eagles alliance is over, and it was replaced with the Bears just being straight up good. May is a cool customer back there. I think you mean cool cucumber, but I agree with you either way. He's calm and collected. I mean, how could he not be? It's 30-15. He's going against one of the worst defenses in the NFL. Hand off to Travion Henderson, who gets, I don't know, 3-4 yards. Not bad. Not too bad. Bears are the best team ever. Yup. Yup. Carter getting blocked with one hand by the right tackle. I'm trying to like, okay, I'm going to actually like really look at the defense on this play. I've just kind of been watching the ball, just checked out, just completely spaced. Let's see what Josh Mickey D's has in his bag of tricks. Pats Bears Super Bowl. I mean, if the Pats are going to play like this, maybe. Let's not forget the Giants competed with the entire NFC North, and now they're getting punched by the Patriots. Let's see Abdul Carter on the outside real quick. That's so funny that Kayvon Thibodeau hasn't played for a couple games, and I was just like, where the hell's Kayvon Thibodeau? There it is. Good pass rush, finally. Jeez. Abdul looked a lot better on that rep. Nice pass. Or nice sack. Never mind, now he's getting blocked by Austin Hooper. He set the edge well there, though. NAU, GCU, and all the other weak-ass Arizona College are a disgrace. Well, at least you guys can agree on that. This is not an NAU stream. I can say that. He's not gonna, I mean, I think you're a play... We're obviously not on the same play, John. He's getting blocked by Morgan Moses. All right. Big 3rd and 12. Obvious pass set, so Ramondre's going to be out there. Let's see if Ramondre can pass pro. They have him out on a route. Nice. Let's see if he can pass pro. Guy goes out for an check down. Well, 4th down. Giants stopped him. Shoot. Okay, well. I think they're just out of field goal range, too. 41. So they could try a kick, but I wouldn't advise it. They should probably punt it. See if this Giants offense has what it takes. We'll find out. Good tackle, man. This team's got no quit. I remember someone who hates the D2 schools, but okay, Damien. All right, block this punt. They're calling an audible at the line. Block this punt. Imagine the Pats went fake. That'd be so funny. Running the clock down all the way. Set hut. They call the timeout. I hate that. Oh, delay a game. Even better. Let's just waste everyone's time. Let's waste everyone's time, Patriots. How dare you try and win the game strategically? It's gross. Sickening, honestly. We have a 59-yard kick. They should try it. But, I mean, well, the thing is, they shouldn't try it. But if they got it, that would be the game. That would put the game away. But if they miss it, then the Giants are actually a little dangerous. Just, you know, a little frisky. Giants get the ball back here. Go down, score. Just an idea. YouTube new rules are odd. I think accounts are 18, so it sent me a bedtime reminder. Jesus. YouTube rules are odd. Screw you, YouTube. That's my take. YouTube is moving a lot around. They're making a lot of changes that I don't care for. We've talked about it. Oh my God, block the punt. Damn it. We've talked about it a bunch, but Andrus is known for his strong leg. That's true, I guess. Yeah, don't want to put Andrus in a bad spot. Let's not watch this Lakers clip. But yeah, YouTube always is making crazy rules, stupid shit. I hear ya. I'm with you. Just an idea. Gets annoying. Like we've talked about the handle thing a few times on this stream, about how it used to be people's first and last actually got to communicate, and now it's people's like YouTube handles. I think that's whack. Wish there was a way to change that. There might be. I just haven't looked. They keep censoring my messages. Oh, great. YouTube censorship. Posting my tier list to the Discord. Let's go, Otis. Nice. This Otis. All right, I just want to see really quick. I just want to react since we're here. Why is there a clip of me eating? I did not see that. But anyways. Okay, so Kenny Pickett, Jameis, Mitch Trubisky. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna put it up. Actually, I'm gonna put it up since Otis is starting the trend. I'm just gonna put this up. Hold on. Come on, green screen. Don't mess with me now. Every kicker can hit a 70-yarder in practice, but it's the cost adjustment. If you miss that kick, the Giants are in a dangerous spot. It's based on this year's performance. Remember the dislike button? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Yeah. Don't dislike these videos, but yeah, I hear ya. The dislike button's an effective tool. It's good to know what the other people are saying. I thought it was fun disliking trailers that we didn't like the Sonic thing or COD. Now that's completely dead in the water because negativity apparently is, you know. I didn't even want to get into it. I didn't want to get into the social constructs of social media. It gets so messy. I just want to download this tier list. and put it up here really quick. Hopefully there's not a virus attached. The stream just went out. That'd be pretty funny, actually. Dak and his sweet tea. Which, welcome, fellas. All right. I know. So here's the Otis tier list, but for reference, just to put it up. There it is. So this is what we got. We got Jameis, Ken. We got Mitch. Shador's not in the top tier. Shador's in the perfect timing tier, along with Bryce Young and Russell Wilson. This tier is fucking hilarious. Pretty bad. Chopping block. Awful. Trash. I like the hospital tier. The dislike button was a time saver for tutorial videos. It really was. Giants with the ball in the 14. This list is hilarious. This list is so funny. I'm gonna change it back, but I'm a fan, Otis. Let's go. I do like Shador at the top. Oh, we lost. Why are we running the ball, man? We lost yards. We basically got sacked on a run. That's great. Lost 2 yards on a run. That's great. My year's been hell for me. I've been so much, but the Bears making me feel so much better. I love coming on your stream. Always waiting for your live stream. I appreciate that, Levi. Always makes me happy to see that. I'm just a fella on the other side of a camera. And it's always fun getting on here, talking to you guys, starting the community. If this were a bar, if this were a small town bar like we've compared it to, just, dive bar, people come in, talk some junk. If this were a dive bar, we would be in the green, I think. I think we'd be profiting money. Yeah, I should do that. Just open a bar. Just scrap the whole YouTube thing and just open a bar. I don't even drink. Get IPAs on tap. It is 2nd and 12. And there's more ads, dude. This has been a nonstop ad barrage. Hodgins blew that play, didn't motion when Dart told him. Great. Wasn't even paying attention because I was setting up the tier list. But I'll take your word for it, John. Now there's a Wingstop ad. This Wingstop ad always gets me. I don't know what it is. I'm so damn hungry. This is going to be a quick game, too. Normally, these games end by about 8:30 West. I honestly assume this game will be over the next half hour. Not that I'm rooting for it. I'm glad to hang out, obviously. I'm not starving. What? But I just feel like it's going to be a quick one. It is. And I'm glad last night's game went into overtime because I needed the time. And now this game's being quick. When we're live on stream, there you go. Funny how that works. TV just got super bright, so mess with the green screen. That's great. Here's the New Balance ad that we've only seen 9 million times. You could be Sam Malone. He doesn't drink. I could, I guess, yeah. That's Sam Malone. Kevin Malone? Who's Sam Malone? Oh, Cheers! Ted Danson? Ted Danson from Cheers? Jeez. Recognize him from Curb. Jeez, I should have known that. Sam Malone. Didn't know that was his Cheers name. If anyone wants to debate with me on the tier list, I'll gladly argue with you. Yeah. If anybody has an issue, but this feels... I don't want to say it feels unserious, but like we got... Let me just see really quick. Anything meh. Baker does not belong in the meh tier. Neither does Josh Allen. Come on. Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield in the same tier as Tyler Shuck. Oh, man. Left a lot of backups. Oh, wait. No, you didn't. You just moved him around. Because apparently Kirk Cousins and Cooper Rush are better than... Kyler. Oh man, this list is funny. Browning's too high. Also, Browning's way too high. But there you go. This is the list. If anyone wants to debate it, I'll leave it up and I'll put mine up at the end. Are you doing a coach tier at the end of the year? I should do a coach tier. Maybe we should do that on... We do team tiers on Thursday. We do quarterback tiers on Monday, which would mean we should probably do coaching tiers on Sunday. The problem is that I kind of bake coaching rankings into team rankings, because why would I have a coach of a bad team ranked super highly? But again, it could be fun. I'll give it a shot. Devin Singletary screen pass. Nice little chunk play. Gets about 10 yards. It's completely serious only. Strict business. Strict business. Jared Goff is worse than Tua. So is Lamar Jackson, apparently. Oh, man. So we'll probably do some more tier lists. Who doesn't love a good tier list? I'm a lifelong New Yorker, and I cannot conceive the idea of having an actual block of time after Monday Night Football. Yeah, It's odd. It's odd. When I lived on the East Coast for a little bit, that was strange. Dart, don't get hit. Don't get hit. Thank God. All right. Tracy got rocked. Didn't even notice. There was a pile of guys. Giants fans are getting happy. They're getting excited. What's the team making tier list name? What's the team making tier list? What? Oh, what's the team making tier list name? That's a good question. I don't know. Hunna's Hill Team Edition. We need a thing. Hunna's Hedge. I don't know. That makes no sense. It's got to start with an H. If we name it anything, it's got to start with an H. It's just too simple. The Hunnaball halftime hinge update. I'm gonna miss it. I'm really gonna miss it, dude. I'm pissed. Where are the team rankings? How high do we have division leader and third seed? Tune in on Thursday for the team rankings. Gonna have a lot of movement. It's gonna be great. And Tyrone Tracy is getting carted off. Great. Propose Raheem for glorified position coach. Glorified culture coach. All right. Well, Hodgins is in motion. He got it this time. Play action. Dart steps up. He's got time. Floats one. Oh! Not a bad pass. Went incomplete, but not a bad pass to Wandale. This does feel very Patriots of last year type thing. Drake may have made a couple good passes, but the wins weren't coming. That's all good. Mike Vrabel's feeling it. It's 3rd and 9. They can taste the win. What tiers did you use? Oh, I see. What tiers did you use for the teams? Well, they have teams. I feel like that one, it's on my account too. So yeah, Hunnaball on tier maker. It's all here. But yeah, I mean, I can drop the link, I guess. But here's the link to the team list. But again, this is a lot more common because teams don't change as much as quarterbacks. You could use someone else's, but there you go. Again, I'm not trying to be a tier maker influencer. That would be cool though if I was getting monetized by tier maker. Jackson Dart, pump. Oh God, is his knee okay? He slipped and fell. Hurts. Like he slipped and fell in some mud. I wish he threw that. Whatever. All right, it's gonna be 4th down. Don't tell me we're punting. We're not punting, are we? We're down 2 scores. With 8 minutes to go, why are we punting? Adult group home coaching tier. Yeah, there's gonna be one man in it, Mike Kafka. Why are we punting? Again, are we trying to win or have we already given up? Why are we punting? I understand it's 4th and 8 in our own territory. What is there to lose? If we punt, we lose the game anyways. Most likely. We get a good stop on defense and then get a 1st down and then punt it away. What a joke. What a silly joke. Oh my gosh. I'm at awe. I'm at literal awe right now. This team, this coaching staff, this roster, this uniform, this schedule, this year has been a complete joke. And I am not going to sit here and take it any longer. I'm getting off stream. Just kidding. But I'm really mad. Really annoyed with this. This sucks. Everything about this sucks. What the hell was that? Yep, Danny DeVito reacts to the Manning cast. Danny DeVito looks like Santa. That's funny. Well, let's see this. May as well. May as well. Let me pause the music really quick. Let's see Danny DeVito's reaction to Young Wei Koo Charlie Browning himself really quick.
Oh my God, he tripped. He tripped, Danny. The kicker tripped trying to kick the field goal. He tripped over the turf. I have not seen that.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, no one has. This is completely made up.
That's not good.
Missing chromosome coaching tier, yeah.
I felt good about the holder.
Just in case you missed it.
Until I didn't. Oh,
What? He just kicked the ground?
What the hell was that?
Eli, it's like one of your fat 9-irons you hit. You just all
no.
grass.
That's funny. Thanks, Peyton. Thanks for the laugh. It's been a good night for the Giants. It's been a really great night. I'm having fun. Drop a like if you're having fun. Drop a like if you hate the Giants. If I were watching, I would do both. This sucks. Everything sucks. Giants in prime time always break my heart. Let's turn the music back on. The PlayStation 3 jungle mix. Actually, you know what? Let's change. Christmas Nintendo music. Why not? You know, I gotta say, when I hopped on stream, I turned my headphones on. It said low battery. We are crossing the 2.5 hour mark, and the headphones are still going. So things could be worse. Just saying. Maybe life's not so terrible after all. I'm just thinking about what I'm going to eat after this at this point, man. I mean, I don't know how this Giants team, this coaching staff can expect the fans to care, expect the content creators, quote unquote, to care, if they can't be bothered to try to win the game. Literally cannot be bothered. Anyway, Patriots back on the field. Let's see how this breaks. Hand off to Travion Henderson, who gets a few. Tough to tell because ESPN did a whole camera angle thing there. But whatever, they did the prime vision for a play. Patriots fans are happy. They're like crying because they were a dynasty forever while the Giants sucked, and then they rebuilt in 2 seasons. And now Giants fans are still here holding the bag. One of the worst teams in the NFL. Fuck. Anyway, 2nd and 3 for the Patriots. Let's see. They're probably just going to keep running the ball as they should. Travion Henderson breaks to the outside. He's explosive. He's got juice. Travion Henderson's running mean. And he gets a first down and plenty more. Good stuff, Kafka. Kafka punted because he actually thinks he's pitching a second half shutout. He trusts the defense. Why wouldn't he? It's a great unit. They just let Travion Henderson go for 26 yards. It's great. It's very fun. It's exciting. Wish the Giants fired John Gruden. I wish the season would end. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about the Giants anymore, man. I'm hurting. Don't want to complain, but I'm hurting. By the way, so obvious now that Travion Henderson, I know that one run is going to pad his stats a little bit. But come on. Like, Drake May steps up, throws the dagger. Hunter Henry touchdown. Flag on the play, though. Got a feeling it's coming back. Hunter Henry does the jump spike. If that is not against the Patriots and that's ball game, I'm going to flip. Not flip. I'm not going to care, but I'm not going to be thrilled about it. I was at the game in Foxborough in 2011 when Ballard caught the game and he touched on their fans were actually scared of us coming in. That's sick. That's so sick. What a time that must have been. And he goes up and catches it. Number 85, reminiscing the helmet catch. Giants may accidentally hire Jay Gruden. Oh, offsetting penalties. Cool. So the Giants don't really get to take advantage of that. All right, I guess. Sure, offsetting penalties. Oh, man. Giants are definitely the most disappointing of the bad teams. They feel like they had a lot of potential, especially with Scotty where neighbors are in. Yeah, well, I mean, you can't control injuries, but I agree. Giants definitely had the most missed potential. Out of every team in this tankathon, Titans don't have a position group to be excited about. Their defense is better than, you'd think, but they're not great. Saints are in a total teardown rebuild. Vegas has been drafting like garbage for the past, decade. That's mean. Cleveland, they're going to Shador. Come on. Travion Henderson running mean. Not a lot of talent here. Washington being at 6 is kind of nutty. Didn't realize Washington had lost 7 straight. No Knicks, no Bradshaw still won the game because that was giant tough. But this team clearly has the most talent out of all these groups, at least personnel-wise, and they're doing nothing with it, man. We have the quarterback. We have the offensive line, kind of. We had the run game. Now we have Devin Singletary, and that's it. That's great. A lot of injuries, but still, man, just brutal. Just a brutal take. I can't believe the Patriots actually went for the end zone shot there. Unbelievable. Got a feeling this is going to be a Diggs catch. Yep. Diggs underneath. Bubble screen. Gets the first. Or almost short. I'm out Newbin. I want to watch this game closer. I do, but it's just hurting me. Hurting my heart. My God, who's teaching these bumps to tackle? No one. It's been an issue all season. Open field tackling. We got a little bit better at it during the Eagles game, but then that kind of disappeared. I do like this Christmas mix, though. Shoot, I'd listen to this all year round. Ramondre's back out there. Drake May QB sneak. First down, Pats. This game is going by quick. Remember when I said this game was going to end before 11 Eastern? Looking more and more possible. Giants have all 3 timeouts. I'd be shocked if they used them. Why bother? The game's over. Not sure why the clock stopped. If the Giants are actually calling my bluff. Dog or cat person. Dog person. Dog person all the way. Giants are calling a timeout. We're trying to win. Wait a minute. Hold on. We're trying to win the game. That's amazing. That's so good. That's so great. Dog person for sure, though. Forgive me if I don't want to talk about life at the moment. I'm irate. I'm mad. I'm really mad. Well, anyways, Pats fans are happy. They stole the nickname from the Giants and they stole the Monday Night Football win. Evan, Neal. That was the thing. And now it's been completely stolen. Drake, May. And for the 7th time in a row, the Monday Night Football game is super boring. And for the 8th time in a row, the Giants are going to lose a game. Let's see it, Drake. Hand off to Ramondre, who breaks to the outside. Not very explosive, but gets a few yards. What kind of dog? Guys, I have an English bulldog. His name is Captain, and he's sick. He's very cool. Again, not trying to brush off these topics, but again, I got nothing left. I mean, Stephon Diggs, I think he put John 3:16 across the eye black. Am I the only one that thinks John 3:16 is a little overplayed? I definitely can't be, right? I love cookies, yeah. Yeah, drop whatever random ADHD thought you're having. Because I don't want to talk about this game. I don't want to talk about this game anymore. I can't. I'm still stuck on that punt. Yeah, honestly. Me too. 8 minutes down. And you're down 2 scores. And you're like, why not? Let's punt it. And now we're just giving them all the shot to just run clock. 2nd and 4. Drake May moving outside. Will he take a sack? Will he stay in bounds? He takes a sack in bounds. Slides down. You want to use that last time out, Mike? Or what are we talking about? All right, I guess we're holding on to it. Nope, we called it. Cool. All right. 4:28. Giants are out of timeouts. I want new Patriots uniforms. I like the Reds. You know, the Reds are kind of a mixed bag. Some people love them, some people don't. I like them. If you were a raccoon, which major U.S. city would you eat trash from? Not New York. I'm assuming within the domestic United States. I'm not going to... What am I going to say? Amsterdam? No, man. A raccoon eating trash. You wouldn't want it to be cold either. You'd want it to be a warm weather city. So not to be all bubble mindset California, but if I were a wild animal, I would not want to live on the East Coast. But I guess, do raccoons hibernate? Now this is where it gets interesting. Do raccoons hibernate? 3rd and 7 Patriots. Let's see it. Ramondre's out there. I'm done talking about the Patriots split. Who cares? Drake May on 3rd and 7. If he completes a pass, it's ball game. Hunter Henry, he completes a pass for 1st down. Oh my gosh. Well, there it is. 1st and goal for the Patriots. They will likely go up 37-15, but good thing the Giants use their timeouts. You want a cold city to preserve the food. That's a good point, actually. Damn. That's a great point. But then again, okay, I gotta figure this out. Why talk about football? Do raccoons hibernate? Did I spell that right? Do raccoons hibernate? They do not hibernate. They instead enter a state of torpor. A deep sleep that lasts a few days to a few weeks rather than months. That's nice. I like that. I could do that. I could sleep for a few days out of the year. What do raccoons do in winter? So they chill out. Okay, so they bundle up warm and they chill out. I'm just not good in the cold, fellas. I love you, Drake May. Yeah. Congratulations, Pats fans. Pats throwbacks and alts are good. The current ones are bad. I do agree. The current Pats uniforms blow. I do agree with that. Almost impulsively bought a Patriots Josh Gordon jersey. I'm sure you get a good deal on it. That'd be a nice thing to have. You know anything about Belichick, you know they're going to attack the clock. Yeah, if you know anything about the sport of football, it's like, I couldn't believe that. If you had anything as a pet and it wouldn't hurt you, what would it be? I'd want an gargantuan or orangutan. I'm so stupid. An gargantuan, an orangutan, or a bear. I wish the Patriots ran the ball there. 316 is a little overplayed. I think a better quote is John 11:35. There you go, Muhammad. Nice little Bible shout out. We had a raccoon in my mom's backyard looking for leftovers at TG. You get any? It's snowing for the first time. Winter is here tomorrow. Yeah, happy December 1st, guys. I'm still thinking about that wild animal thing. I guess if cold weather is not a factor and I can go into a state of torpor or whatever, it's jumping out to me. I want to say Boston. I do. Boston's got good food. Drake May keeping it himself. Tackled down. I wonder if the Patriots go for this. There's really no point in kicking a field goal. May as well. Giants are backed up. They're not going to go down and score 2 touchdowns. No timeouts. May as well go punch it in. But then again, you kick a field goal, game's for sure over. New York City has to be the shout. I'm going Boston. I'm going Boston. I'd stay posted up in the North End. A lot of open room. A lot of room to move. You know what I mean? Good food. Nice places. Nice people. It'd be a pain in the ass getting through winter. I'd have to find like some building to sleep at the bottom of or something. I feel like New York City's basic. Oh, shoot. Why not Florida? Hello? I'll just move to Florida. I'd go to Florida. That eliminates the whole weather aspect. And then you get a whole different... You don't care about taxes or politics if you're in Florida and you're a raccoon. No, Floridians are crazy. Yeah, but are they crazy enough to kill a raccoon? Yeah, they are. But, you know, New York City's a great pick. I think I'm going to go Florida. Let's go with not Miami, Florida. That's where I'm going to pick. I want to go somewhere warm with good barbecue. Yeah, Texas isn't bad either, but it snows in Texas. Not bad, though. A lot of wildlife in Texas, though. I feel like you'd have to worry about predators a lot. Then again, being a raccoon in Florida, it's like, imagine seeing an alligator as a raccoon. I'm afraid of alligators as a human being. If it's Boston, you can camp Chinatown. Oh, that's a dangerous game, though. That's a dangerous game. I've been to Chinatown. It's not bad. It's just, you know, it's a little bit of a bummer. It's kind of dark. What's the food scene like in San Diego? It's good. It's, you know, it's not like people fly out to try San Diego pizza. There's no original idea in San Diego, but what they do make, pretty damn good. Seafood's good too, because water. Yeah, I'm a fan. San Diego's a good spot. Can't recommend it enough. What part of America isn't crazy enough to kill a raccoon? Probably like Portland. I feel like they'd let it go. Like, but again, living in Oregon would just be, I don't know, as an animal, I don't know, feels hazy. Right, come across a bear. Anyway, 'tis the season to be jolly. There's 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in this one. This game will for sure end before 8:30 West. Over under, this game ends 11:15 Eastern. Over under. Again, not like I'm trying to rush out of here, but I'm sick of seeing this damn score. I'm sick of seeing this damn game. If you want to hear my recap, this is it. The Giants suck, and Mike Kafka is, I don't know why he's the interim coach. I don't know what the point is. Just phone it in. Just forfeit the rest of the games. If you're not going to try to win, just forfeit the rest of the games. Darius Slayton is our leading receiver with 2 catches, 41 yards. Wandale has 8 targets. We're not moving the ball. Mike Kafka is a crazy man when it comes to calling plays. Theo Johnson is a drop machine today. Theo Johnson has 6 targets, 2 catches. And this team has no composure or discipline. But I'm glad we benched Abdul Carter. Way to send a message. We look great. We have 3 sacks, but they just don't feel like they count. They just don't. But Abdul Carter got 1, so there you go. That scarlet letter is finally out the door. 2nd and 4 for the Giants. Hope they stay in bounds, honestly. Let's just get the hell out of here. Put us out of our misery. And also, for the record, Kayvon Thibodeau has been injured for a while now. Didn't know that. Devin Singleton. Oh, and also Tyrone Tracy's hurt, so that's great. Portland would probably just give the raccoon shrooms. Yeah, there you go. That's what people in Portland do. They give animals psychedelics. Famon's wondering, I won in fantasy, so that's good. Oh, I mean, unless Stephon Diggs pulls 30 right now. But I don't think that's going to happen. 2-minute warning looming. Giants down 18. It's 33-15. And here my dumb ass thought Giants spread was a good pick. It was underdog Thanksgiving. Thought it could have been underdog Monday Night Football, but I guess not. Chicago's a bad pick because Illinois has no regulations on hunting raccoons. Wow. I like how this talking point, it's like actually really gotten drawn out a little bit. It was a good call. I think Justin Idea threw it out there. And yeah, it's cool. Maybe like a rural area. A rural Tennessee, maybe? I don't know. Maybe a place low-key, not a lot of city. Not a lot of infrastructure like a North Dakota, South Dakota. Where are raccoons most common? Where, let's see. Where are raccoons found? They're gonna be like, thanks, North America, thanks. In the US, guy. All but a few states, including continental US, coast to coast, with some exceptions. I see. So rocky elevations. They don't like being in the Southwest. That's fair. They have fur. Last thing you want to do is burn up with all that fur. Would not want to be in AC or Vegas. Okay. But where's the most dense? They're not native to Utah. Okay, where are the raccoons found most? River valleys. Okay, so what? God, this is tough, man. Can we just... I don't know how to learn. If the AI overview doesn't tell me what it is. What is skip to main content? All right, I guess we already did that. All right, let's go on the PBS website. Let's actually do some research. Made team tier list in Discord. What do you think about the guy who kicked the ground? Yeah, I'm really happy about it, Gunner. Thanks for joining. Where are raccoons most commonly found? What? That's a bummer. Wait, so the raccoons' lives... Raccoons can live up to be 20, which, you know... They're probably raccoons that are 23 years old. I'm 23 years old. But they normally live only 2 to 3 years because they normally get smoked? Is that what I'm supposed to understand here? Opportunistic eater. Found in the environment. Okay, native to North America. Can be found anywhere. Wow. So I guess there's no just like hub of raccoons. This did not help me out much. Wow. Okay. Additional facts. Procyon loter. It's Neo-Latin. Sure. Christopher Columbus is the first individual we know to have written about the species of raccoon. Damn. Raccoons can get up to 15 mph. They're good swimmers. They could stay in the water for several hours. What does this stream become? What does this stream become? Raccoons can swim for several hours. Drop a like. Jeez, man. The Giants are still playing. Just look both ways before you cross the street. Jackson Dart sacked. That's a nightmare. Let's go no huddle. Tempo. Let's go no huddle. Jeez. Raccoons would be a wild NFL team. That would be a wild NFL team name. That's for sure. Made the team tier list in the Discord. All right. Let me see. Let's see it. I'm not going to put this one up because, again, it's not Thursday, but I will check it out. See where the Giants go. Too high. Way too high. You'll get them next year. Come on. Come on. Hopeless. Falcons and Raiders. This is probably a better list than mine, honestly. Steelers should not be in Super Bowl or bust, though. Deep ball! And Darius Slayton dropped it. How many times have we heard that one? How many times have we heard that one? Okay. I missed a lot of chats. I'm sorry. Weather's awful in the Midwest. Need Henderson to score 60 to win in fantasy this week. Well, sorry, Slim Jim. Not quite. Cali would be a safe bet. Massachusetts and New York have unlimited bag amount. Okay. I like it. Is Amish area a play? It's not bad. It's not bad. Rural Philly or rural Pennsylvania, not bad. Trevor below Dart is comical, especially if the Dart's playing really well. What are you talking about? Dart's playing really well. He's been playing from behind the whole game. It's just Kafka's not letting him rip. Letting him rip it. Giants kickers in S tier. The other guy got rocked. The Giants have had 3 outstanding kickers this year, and that was almost picked. Well, Patriots are going to kneel it out. This game's about to end. Did I miss anything? Texas also safe as long as you're not on property. You got to be careful. Xavier is going to find you before he finds the end zone. He found the end zone 2 weeks ago, but I like that. That's a good joke. I like that. Xavier to get on the Panthers, such a waste of talent. Yeah, well, he's fun. Y'all tune into Duke, Florida game tomorrow night. Gail's gonna be front row in Cameron. Been camping out since getting back from Thanksgiving break. That's sick. All right, Gail. Tune into Duke, Florida if you want to see Gail sit in front row. You can also own a raccoon in many states, so I'd pray a childless couple adopts me. That would be a perfect situation. Well, we're gonna get a couple kneel downs. I'm not saying the Steelers are that good, but they can take another year of not doing. But they can't take another year of not doing nothing. I guess in that sense, they are Super Bowl or bust. So we're tear it down if they don't win. Yeah, they're showing the traffic. They're showing people leaving the stadium now in Foxborough. Not often you see that in a football game. Not often you see that in a telecast. A drone shot of the traffic leaving the stadium. Anyways, well, guys, I'm going to watch this kneel down, and then I'm going to, I don't know, order a pizza pie. Well, 8:05. That time of death, 8:05 West, 11:05 Eastern. I'm really glad I hopped on and streamed this one. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, so go Giants. I'm turning this damn music off for a second. I can't do it. I can't do it with this pizza parlor ass music. I'm mad. I'm throwing strays at the Nintendo mix. Super Bowl or bust doesn't mean you're good enough to win the Super Bowl. It means you're in a situation where you need to at least go far in the playoffs. Steelers gonna do some dumb shit, sign Kyler or something when my buddy Raj retires. That'd be sick. Kyler Murray, you are a Pittsburgh Steeler. All right. So let's do a real quick recap of what we watched tonight. The Giants are not a good team. They are now 2-11, 0-8 on the road. They've had the toughest schedule in the last 5 years, and they have done jack shit with it. The coaching staff has given up. The players have given up. No one seems to care. I don't even know if I'm going to watch the Giants game. They're on bye next week, thank God. But I don't think I'm going to want to watch the Giants moving forward. If they don't care enough to try, then why would I care enough to watch? What's the point? What are we doing here? Life is short. And we're sitting here again talking about the same things. About not finishing. If the Giants were healthy, they would make the playoffs. Every team deals with injuries, though. And we are 2-11. And not a pretty 2-11, by the way. Good week if you're not a Giants fan. Exactly. It's just red L's. We've lost every game since we had one good game. We had one good time. The Eagles game on Thursday Night Football, then the Chargers game, but then Malik Neighbors blew out his ACL. We've had one game where there was no giant asterisk attached to it. And here we are. So Washington, could be a win, could be a loss. Who the hell cares? Because Mike Kafka clearly doesn't. They're going for a high pick, clearly, for the 9th time in the past 10 years. Vikings, again, could be a win. Who cares? Raiders, could be a win. Doesn't matter. Mike Kafka's not trying. And then playing spoiler to Dallas. The Giants could run the stupid table. The problem is there's going to be no food on it. The problem is there's going to be nothing to bring to the table. There's nothing to run. Damn. We've been talking throughout this whole game, and I'm just sitting here apathetic. And the Giants are just pathetic. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall now. Dart played well enough. I would have loved to see him throw the ball more than 24 times, considering the Giants were down 17-0 in the first quarter. But Mike Kafka didn't want to see that. He wanted to see Devin Singletary. He wanted to get Tyrone Tracy hurt. Let's just run the hell. We ran the ball almost the same amount as the Patriots. They were up the whole game. The Patriots were playing keep away for the bulk of the game. And they have 2 more carries than us. Oh, well, are the Giants a run-first team with a bunch of talent in the backfield? No! Devin Singletary is one of the worst starting running backs in the NFL. No, and he's all we have now. Patriots didn't even have to throw the ball that well. Drake May looked good. 282, 2 touchdowns. They spread it out. Explosive, big plays. This game was over before it even started. And I'm mad. Gunnar Olszewski lost a fumble on a kickoff return and got concussed. They knocked the N off of his helmet. So if you didn't watch this game, I'm jealous. I'm really jealous of you for having a better night than me, to be quite honest with you. And I don't want to be all sourpuss. It's been a good week. It was underdog Thanksgiving. Date went well. I don't want to complain and be all sour grapes, but the fact of the matter is, this is a game that I was looking forward to when the season started. It was one of the very few winnable, competitive games that I was looking forward to. Prime time, and yet again, not only did we lose, but we didn't even try. That was a sad performance, a sad outing, and there goes Mike Vrabel doing his victory jog, throwing up the deuces. Good for you, Mike Vrabel. You beat a beaten-up Giants team. I just think we should just forfeit the next 4, honestly. Just give up. Just give up. If that's how we're going to play and that's how we're going to coach, we're going to punt down 2 scores with 8 minutes to go. That's our plan. People work their lives. People spend... Dude, you don't even get it. Maybe you do. People dream of being a head coach for any sport. And you work your ass off. You go from assistant coach to slightly better assistant coach to slightly better assistant coach to college, back to the pros to become a coordinator. And then you become a part of a bad coaching staff and you just kind of stumble your way into an interim head coaching job. And you put out that, people would kill for this opportunity. to coach this Giants team with this roster. Just a chance to coach. If I'm mad at anyone, it's Mike Kafka. Could you imagine getting mad at an interim head coach? Who cares? The season's over, right? But it's just the opportunity cost of it. Being a coach is a privilege. And we got people shaking their heads on the sideline, knowing what everyone's thinking, that this team gave up after the Denver game. And now we're sitting here 33-15 on Monday Night Football, and somehow, some way, 33-15 is a deceptive final score. That makes it look better than it was. Oh, a 2-score game. Giants could have came back. No, dude. No, they couldn't have. And they couldn't. It was 18 points. It wasn't even a 2-score game. It looks better than it was. Game started 17-0. Giants did nothing well. Abdul Carter got a sack. That's great. I'm glad he was benched on the first drive. Way to send a message. I'm sure that's going to get through. Be like, yeah, if you're not ready to show up on time to meetings, you're not going to play. I wouldn't want to play. They clearly don't want to coach. I have had it with this team. This is the most mad I've been since the Denver game. I am fully numb. I am sad. I'm angry. I am hungry. My throat hurts because we've been talking for 3 hours of ad-free football talk. Drop a like if you haven't already. I'm sick of this shit. I am. Mike Vrabel's doing chest bumps in the tunnel. Congrats. Congrats. I hate every team that beats the Giants. So I guess this year I'm hating 11 teams. Maybe more. I don't know. Shoot. So yeah. Rodzilla, Giants can hide in if healthy every year. They suck even when healthy. Yeah, exactly. They were healthy last season. Shane Bowen sucked. Coaching sucks. Roster development sucks. It's all terrible. It's like my little league coach that took it too serious when I was 10. Well, shoot. This is professional football, isn't it? This is professional football, ain't it? I didn't show up on Sunday. How'd the date go? The date went great. Feel free to tune into yesterday's stream if you really want to know the long story. But long story short, it went great. Really excited to see where things go with this girl. Well, you won't hate the Raiders then. This was the NFL really kicked us in the teeth with this schedule. The NFL really buried us. Dart's been hurt. Olszewski's hurt. Abdul Carter can't show up. Kayvon Thibodeau's hurt. Everything sucks. Everything sucks. And I just don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. Gosh. Nose itches. Date went good. Thanks, Gunner. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. But yeah, guys, Cam Scadaboo is still our leading rusher. He has not played since, I don't know, 5 weeks. He's not played in 5 weeks. Still our leading rusher with 410 yards, mind you. So there's that. My nose is itching like crazy. I don't know what's going on. All right. And yeah, Drew Phillips has 2 picks. Cool. Just cool. Just great. So yeah, fellas, long story long. This game sucked. I don't want to talk about it any longer. I got nothing to say. I vented what I can. To be honest, that was all the emotion I had left for this team. It's gonna be a December of apathy. It's real. I'm not even gonna we'll be here, we'll be streaming, but I just don't want to even discuss it. I don't want to put actual care and thought into this roster, this team. And I just don't know what to expect anymore. If we're not even gonna try, then what's the point? Scat on top, ASU forks up. There we go. What does a Giants franchise recovery look like for you Hungarians? Hunter. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. We have good players. And it just isn't adding up. It isn't adding up. We're the Jets, but blue. Anyways. That's that. The ESPN feed literally showed the traffic. You deserve better, Hunter. We all do. We really all do. We all do. We're all fans of such garbage teams, other than the Bears fans and Patriots fans in here. Go Giants. Thanks, Mahi. Thanks. Well, anyways, Younghoe Koo kicked the ground. That was an all-time moment. That was great. I'll remember that forever. When the Giants are playing on primetime and Younghoe Koo kicks the ground. Falcons but blue. You should be a Bears fan for the rest of the year. I just might be. And I've got Caleb and Rome in fantasy. By the way, Rome's been really screwing me over lately, but I'm with you. I'm rooting for good football rest of the season. The Giants season is over. It's been over. I said the Giants could be 0-16. I'd pick them in week 17, and that's not going to change. But man, I'm not going to feel nearly as good as not nearly as good about it. Did the guy break his foot? Well, we didn't see him after that, so there's a chance. There's a chance. Maybe we can get Jude back. He's on the practice squad. Maybe we can get Jude back. That's what we're missing. Jude McTappany or whatever. But yes. Well, I'm just going to keep talking for the next, I don't know, 30-ish seconds because I want to get the live stream to 3 hours. But yeah, fellas, this was a tough one. This was a tough one. So I'm assuming everyone already dropped a like already. But, you know, in case you didn't. And yeah, that's it. Monday Night Football sucked. And I really thought the game was going to be better. It was a good week of football. A lot of fun, interesting games. But this was not one of them. There you go. Bears should trade Rome. No chemistry. I agree. No chemistry with Caleb's. It sucks. No connection. Metro PC phone. I'm jagging the rest of the year. There you go. American Dragon Son found his team. Yeah, the Gale effect. It's going to be tough not to root for the Jags. They're showing a Winter Wonderland of Bad Beats, a D2 game. The Jackrabbits are playing. And that's the 3-hour mark. So this has been fun. You know, I complain. I'm in a bad mood. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm in a really bad mood. But it's always fun hanging out, talking to you guys. You know, I appreciate everyone who stopped by, came through, dropped a like, dropped a comment. It's always fun interacting and talking to you guys. And yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I'm bearing down rest of the year. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, we got some Bears fans in here and we got some Jags fans in here. So pick a side. There are only 2. But yeah, fellas, I'm going to go eat some food. Cry, maybe. Flying with the Hawks, as you know. Yeah, with Seahawks. That's right. Enjoy that pizza for me, 5. Yep. I think the 5 was on accident, but I kind of liked it. That's what they call me. 5. Feeling for you, Hannah. I appreciate that. I want to say it's I think. Again, it changed the handles. I think it's though, or you. Anyways. Jags fan checking in. Yeah, Jags are up. Jags are on top. And that's all I have to say. Jags are on top. Giants suck! And we did Hannah's Hill already. So this is Otis's Hannah's Hill. This is not mine, in case anyone was wondering. Where did he put Trevor, by the way? There you go. Pretty good. Head of Dan Jones. Okay. And this is mine. So there we go. Perfect timing. Join me, bolts up. I'm good. We're going to call this alter ego of Hannah 5. Yeah, 5. They call me 5. That makes me happy. Anyways, guys, I'm sick of seeing Danny DeVito's face. I'm going to go. But again, and thank you to Andy Sams for the donation. Appreciate it as always. I think John also sent, let me just double check actually. I think John also sent a 5. Yep, John sent a 5. So thanks to John and Andy for the money. And that's it. So bright side, Giants on the Pats in the Super Bowl. There you go. Anyway, guys, I have been 5 and that's it. Have a good night, fellas. Kick ass this week. You know where I'll be on Thursday. We'll be streaming after the game. It's going to be Cowboys Lions. Hopefully it's a fun one. But anyways, guys, I have been 5, aka Hannah Ball. Fucking hate this team.